yeah, I'm not gonna have. Hopefully, a judge who I think is gonna be a dumb fuck. I'm gonna ask for another one because
Well, Falconer said that like once we submit it, he'll look at it and sign it. It just he can't know any information about it.
yeah, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna charge Fred with any crime because it's kind of counterproductive to the actual case. It's asset seizure, right? He didn't use his own money to buy it. It's county property. We're getting it back, and then we're getting the extra money back too.
Wait
And
until
that'll
it's
be it.
Daisy Moss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. You're
But I will
done.
write that bank subpoena. If you need anything else, let me know.
Oh, also, Nakota, there's gonna be an announcement from Delver tomorrow. I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, the fishing. I already know about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm excited. So.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye. Wanna talk?
Yeah.
Also, Delver, and I agreed that I think it'd be fun for a bit that everyone has to fish up like 3 puffer fish every day that they're on duty.
3 puffer fish.
Yeah, something. It'll be a different fish every week.
I will. Yeah, I mean, go for it. That sounds fun. But I will say, I mean, I don't know much about fishing, but the couple times I went, I caught 25 catfish straight in like an hour, and I never caught anything else. So
Yeah, if it like, I guess puffer fish are in like a certain designated area, but if it's
like I said, I don't know.
becoming
Maybe
if
we
it's
ask
becoming
Malcolm.
more
He's
than
a fucking fish
yeah,
guy.
if it's becoming more than 5 minutes that we need to take to do that, then, just change it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
That's
then we
cool.
can like make them if they don't do it, then we can make them like clean the windows of BCSO and stuff like that. It's just
Okay.
something to do up here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, first I just want to say congrats. I know I didn't say the day of. I apologize for not, but
Okay.
congratulations.
I
Very
didn't
well
take it
deserved.
personal.
Yeah, I wasn't upset with you. I was just, Bones approached me afterwards, told me some stuff that made me a little annoyed.
I know
With
about it.
Yeah, so I was a little moody, but it was absolutely nothing against you. I just needed a minute
Yeah.
to collect myself. But again, very well deserved, and congratulations to you.
I'm trying.
You got it. Other than that, I don't know what your thoughts are, or undersheriff or whatever. I put some thought into it. If I'm somebody you're considering, then I think I'd like to probably throw my hat in the ring for it. It's rough. I wanted to be the sheriff, but I think Mumbles is doing a good job, and I think based on that, at least so far, he's probably going to be the mayor for another term, and I can't imagine him replacing you, right? That doesn't really make sense,
He's not
especially
going to.
for like somebody like myself who was pretty much exactly in the agreement with you on most things.
Yeah.
So that's 6 months, and after that, I mean, you never fucking know. That's a really long time to hope that
You
maybe
never
I can get
know.
another shot at sheriff. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it all depends on who becomes the next, right? When I kind of look at like under sheriff, I look at if I, for any reason, no longer can run as sheriff, who would be able to take over,
Yeah.
Which obviously, the 3 people that I'm currently looking at is yourself, Ventura, and Alice. My thing is with Alice is that she's shift 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yes, that is where Mumbles mainly is, which, I know how things work in at least watching Nino and them, like how he usually has his chief and Ash chief like in the same shift as him, right? But
I personally don't think that's the best for fucking.
yeah.
I mean,
Either do I.
You know me. I mean, we always
just
wanted to have 2 separate.
Yeah.
I mean, I was shift 2 and I switched to shift 1 because I wanted to be different than Bones.
Yeah, and then Bones ended up being just shift 1 anyway.
Well, yeah, he just started coming around at the meeting,
He's
or
just a
when he could after
crackhead.
fucking school, but whatever.
Yeah, but I think that like for everything to run properly, it would probably need someone in shift 1 because then it's opposite of me, right? I can make sure that it is dealt with there. Another thing I'm super worried about is the fact that Turner is only going to be there for 2 to 4 weeks. That's all he intends to be, and who he's going to pick. Him
How
and
has he
Nino are going to
been,
pick
by
for
the
the
way?
next chief. Honestly, he's great.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Turner when he was a
I have
captain.
no
He was a hard ass,
complaints.
but I always liked him.
But like when it comes down to like business and like, the job, he gets it. He can joke a little, right?
Yeah.
Obviously he'll have like that strong up front, but like he wants to name like a detective unit, the DTF. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. No,
I-
people get, some people like that, especially him, where he came in as a captain and he was very stern. I don't know, people get nervous and they don't open up to him. But if you opened up to him and talked to him, he's just a normal guy. Yeah, like, obviously, he takes his job serious and he
Yeah.
doesn't want people to fuck around, but he's a good guy. He's just a dude.
he also, he likes quality, which that's something that we've always strive for here. We always do the small academies. We make sure quality is good. We don't really rush people.
Oh,
Um, I honestly think that he would, we're a little bit goofy sometimes, but we know when to take it serious. We know that our, BCSO is a place to have fun, and kind of let loose a little. And same with when you're at MRPD, and he agreed. Um, oh, that honestly was probably one of the most maturest
that's good.
conversation I've ever had.
Good.
He also agrees that we should be able to handle our own departments and then communicate if shit's like hitting the fan and we don't see it. Like, I don't know. I think he just kind of gets it. And he's
Who
not
knows?
here
Maybe he'll stay.
to. Maybe.
I mean, who's gonna replace him? Like, I mean, I have my ideas of who would be good, right? But like, I know Nino's never gonna put Viv as the chief of police. Like, he's just not. And
That'd
like,
be so
I think she would be
real.
great, but like, who
I am
like, who the fuck
hoping.
can it be?
I wish that the duo would be Trig and Viv. Um, because the way that he views Chief and Sheriff is more of like an administrative, where you're always in meetings, you're not really patrolling, you're always getting the paperwork and shit done, because I guess they're
Mhm.
redoing their SOPs too, like updating them all. He's like, well, what is your guys' SOPs? And I'm like, we use the same ones. He's like, oh, okay, so that's easy. I was like, yeah, we might branch off and put our own little uniform section, but
Yeah, and like certain laws that are different up here, but other than that, it's exactly the same.
yeah, from my understanding, he wants all the cars to be completely clean. He wants uniforms to be starched, like nice looking, no wrinkles.
Yeah, he's a
From
uniform guy. He was the big
from
tattoo guy and the big hair color guy, as far as I remember.
from my
So
understanding is that's coming back too,
there's
so
gonna
no
be a
one's gonna have.
lot of pushback. People did not like that.
Yeah, well, that's coming back. So, um, yeah, when it comes to like people transferring, honestly, I'm not taking anybody. I'll take
I don't
Bongo the
blame
dog,
you.
you know?
There's a couple people in the LSPD I like, but yeah, I wouldn't for the most
Yeah,
part.
I feel like it's honestly from what I've seen in like conversations with everybody in the BCSO, it seems like people are finally feeling good about being on duty and having fun and stuff. I just don't want to disrupt that with drama of people swapping over.
No, I don't blame you either. Don't. I mean, if people have a real reason to and they want to be here and like it's not
Mm,
drama, then sure. Like, you could always talk to them about it, but I get it. Don't rock the boat if you don't need to rock the boat. Things are finally good after a while. Fucking keep it that way.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, so the main two right now is probably you and Ventura. Um,
Well, I think Ventura would be great as well. You know me. You know how
I
I've run
know.
things. I'm clearly capable of doing it. I
Yeah.
like having a say, and not to say that Captain doesn't have a say, but I mean, I'm sure you're aware. But people always go to the
Mm-hmm.
undersheriff. They go to the sheriff. They're the people that get the information. You
You
know,
have no idea how many times I said chain of command.
yeah,
I'm a huge person right now for chain of command because I don't listen. We have Alice in shift 2. We have McNulty. We have uh, you know, Vincent. We have Bruce. Like, don't come to me. I want people to go to captains. I really do.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I just feel like even like
Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like you shouldn't have to come to the sheriff unless it's your like crazy drama.
No, I agree. But even like things like, I don't know, the justices or marshals. Like the other day, I was talking to Dark about something. He's like, "Yeah, I want to talk to the sheriff, under sheriff, chief, and
He'll never see
assistant chief."
me.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
want to talk to a captain. He wants to talk to the top. And at the end of the day, I love this fucking department. It's my baby.
Yeah.
I literally only want the best for it. Truly. I mean, even if that's getting mud kicked in my face, I learned the hard way about, you know, the blow up I had on Nino and Peters that day and the backlash that happened. You know, I learned
You
sometimes.
want my honesty?
Yeah.
I would put you under, Sheriff, if I 100% knew that wouldn't happen again, depending on who's chief. My main worry is, depending on who's chief, is who should be under sheriff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, listen, you could. I'll be honest
Because
with you. I don't
yeah,
have any intention of blowing up like that again. I lost my composure, and like I said, it was a very niche situation. Uh,
yeah,
Nino called me the R word, and then Peters was saying that we were killing our officers, and I lost my mind. And then I was getting 4v1'd by Nino, Moss,
yeah.
Peters, and fucking Vic Hanna. And I mean, Vic Hanna was the worst. I lost my mind. I can't lie.
Mm,
But even Peters, I've apologized to. I mean, he calls me, wants a ride with me. There's no animosity there. I do not act like that. People, like I
yeah.
said, I have my issue, but I don't do that. Like, that's not a common occurrence. That really was like a very specific situation where all things culminated into a real shitty situation. That
I
is,
also feel like it might have been the atmosphere at the time.
it was bad. I mean, things were bad, right? Like, everybody was at each other's throats, and then I'm sorry, like,
Mm-hmm.
I I should have been the bigger person and not stoop to his level after he said that shit to me. But tensions were high, and I was upset. And then he said that shit to me, and like at that point, I'm gonna lose my mind. I really hope that doesn't get held over my head when people have the full context
No,
and understand what he actually fucking said to me, because like that was crazy. Like
I
that's
think it's
it's
because
not like he said fuck you.
yeah, I'm just super like, uh, you weren't there for some of the meetings, but I feel like I've learned to understand how a lot of people work and how they like to try to manipulate your words, or our word,
I get what you're
sheriff and
saying.
under sheriff words,
Yeah.
and they like to try to gaslight you into thinking, but sometimes it's just easier to let them sound dumb. um
Yeah, I agree, and I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
that's genuinely something I learned. I
Yeah.
learned that as my first stint as the undersheriff. I had my mistakes. I made my mistakes. I had my blow ups, like that specific time. But I truly did learn from it.
Mm,
Sometimes it is better to just fucking take a shot for the betterment of the department, even if you don't want to. But
like Moss calling me a brick wall, I just went, oh,
yeah,
oh
I mean,
girl,
you can't. Like,
okay.
what are you gonna
All
do? Like,
right.
yeah, you can start
Yeah.
arguing with her, but like, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah. I ended up talking with her and it was all good, and then she left.
Yeah,
um
she's a judge now.
but I do think that also, one thing that I noticed with like the conversations that we always had with LSPD were, we're pretty comfy where we are. I think the BCSO, we talk with each other so much that changes happen, and we're pretty good. Everybody was so good at managing things that when it came to Radich and myself, they approached us with like a question, about the whole like punishing thing. Um and we never really like allowed ourselves to take the time to say we'll get back to you, which is something I kind of want to, if it becomes too like big department changing questions, just get their full like intent and what they want to see happen, and then say we'll get back to you in like 24 hours.
Yeah, it's not
um
good to make decisions right like right
no.
away. You have to, especially departmental changes and big changes. You really need to sit on them and think about them. I mean, that's a technique people use all the time to manipulate you. Is ask you a fucking really tough question and expect an answer immediately. Okay, well, I need fucking
Yeah.
time.
um
Yeah, like I said,
yeah.
I think whoever you pick will be a good choice. I truly think I've learned from the issues I had, and I truly do think
Mhm.
that for me, again, I'm not saying that this is anything against anyone else, but I
Mhm.
fit the position of undersheriff better than like Ventura's great. Don't get me wrong. He is the lead of shift 1. Like I really don't do anything.
Yeah.
He leads the whole fucking shift for the most part, and I come in when I have to. But when it comes to like I don't know, like doing the actual undersheriff type shit, I feel like I'm better suited for that, and he's better suited for running the actual shift. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Obviously, you could see. But
I talked to Turner. We're probably doing 5 high commands, which is a lot, yes, but it'll probably end up being 1 high command a shift, so that the undersheriff and sheriff and like ash chief and chief don't need to worry about a shift in particular.
yeah,
So they just worry about
don't
the
see a problem with
department, you know?
there's nothing wrong with 5. I think that's when I don't think you should have more than 1 captain per shift.
No.
That's when things get kind of funky.
Cornwood still doesn't count. So
Yeah. I think that makes sense. That makes total sense.
yeah, which means that you know, say we'll do example sake, if you are under sheriff, Ventura would become captain, Alice would become captain, and Lucas stays.
Yeah. But my thing is, okay, if
yeah.
which is, again, totally fine. If
Mhm.
whatever you decide is your decision. If Ventura went to undersheriff, who would take the lieutenant spot? Because that's my only worry.
Well, that would all be on the captain, the captain of shift 1.
Because, like, the only person that could do it is Nakota, but he doesn't want to do it. If I'm being honest. No one else is ready for that.
No.
Ventura does a
Honestly,
lot
don't
as the
know.
lieutenant. He really does. He gets a lot of credit from me for the way he handles shift 1. So I don't know. I mean, obviously you could talk to fucking Nakota about it.
Honestly, I don't even mind if it's empty. For a little, you know. Sometimes when a spot's empty, that's when people start stepping up, you know, and people could surprise us.
Yeah. All right. Well, Aspen,
But yeah.
if there's anything else you need, I just wanted
you're
to
good.
apologize for not saying it sooner, but congratulations. And
It's fine.
like I said, I spent the weekend. I thought about it a lot, and I think I really would like to be the undersheriff. I think I still got a lot to give the department. I think I can really help out a lot, and I think we work well together, and I can
Same.
take the stresses off of your shoulders with whatever you need, especially since I have prior experience.
Yeah.
That's all I have to
I
say.
agree.
Oh, also one more thing,
Huh.
unrelated to undersheriff shit, but dispatch. I had a big
Yeah.
conversation with AJ. A lot of his concerns come with the fact that he feels like it's not dispatch isn't a police thing; it's an LSPD thing. Frodo was one of them in charge of dispatch, but now he's an LSPD cop. Peach is also head of dispatch. I personally think that we are past the Peach experiment of letting her run dispatch. It's been a very long time.
She's not running it.
And she's not really running it. She
It's
kind
Frodo.
of put it on Frodo, and even he is a cop. So I think if AJ or Rose are really serious about it, we should have a conversation with them, see how they're feeling, and make one of them the lead. Because I really think to run dispatch, you need somebody that wants to be dispatch. If you don't have a dedication to it,
dispatch, to be honest.
yeah, it's fucked up, and I
with
feel bad
them.
for AJ. Like, he's like, they literally. He even went up in the meeting, and LSPD even said, go say hi to dispatch, and no one came up to him and talked to him. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I
Like
would
dispatch,
like.
I always put them on a pedestal because that shit is boring as
Yeah.
fuck. Like and it's helpful. So like if they
You know
wanted
what's really
to do it,
sneaky for me? Really sneaky.
but
I would love to have county dispatch. Remember how Slacks was like, we should say county dispatch, like way, way back in the day.
I like it. But the only
I
problem is,
still love the idea.
what's the thought is being on 2 different radio channels if you're in county patrol, then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I just wish there was more shit going on. Because, like, really, what do they have to respond to, other than, like, a
Hopefully soon there
Polito
will
or...
be something.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Or if we get, like, a couple of units up north, like, just doing regular driving around the county, on, like, Channel 9, then I could see them being utilized, but...
Yeah. Yeah, but I personally think that we need to appoint one of the actual dispatchers head of dispatch and give them a little more autonomy and a more, like... Because dispatch department it's run by high command. Like, it's no one else.
Yeah.
And AJ was just saying like he feels like he's going to Peach, but and then she's going to the high command, and then just nothing is brought to us either. And I agree,
Yeah,
it's been like
nothing is
6
that they're
plus
brought to
months,
us.
and there's 2 dispatchers, and I know it's hard to find them, but I think we gave Peach a shot.
They're
I think we
hiring more.
move on and give it to an actual dispatcher, give somebody something to work for, and like I said, dispatch is rough. The people that want to
Yeah.
do it should be rewarded for doing it.
I'm trying to figure out this fucking detective bullshit. Then
That's a
yeah,
whole nother.
saying whatever. I think Turner is gonna go talk to Weiss eventually to figure out the rest of the logistics of it and what they actually want from the unit, instead of people's feelings about it, because our side of things, they don't really care. They'll work with LSPD, if they're told to. And so far, the stock that they've gotten is Aaron doesn't want to work with BCSO, which in that case, why?
Everyone doesn't want to work
Charlotte
with the
thinks
BCSO for what?
Charlotte thinks that it's because of her. Which Charlotte's open to having a conversation, and sometimes all it takes is a conversation.
Well, I mean, she
Because I
made a
don't
remark
want
at the shared meeting yesterday about BCSO too that I didn't like, but yeah,
to.
okay.
Who?
Erin.
Oh, girl. Never mind. I was about to be sassy, but then I realized I need to keep it reserved.
I mean, I don't know what her fucking problem is. I feel like, I mean, I never had a problem, but whatever.
I don't know. Who knows? I think people just need to get over it.
But that's if
Um,
somebody that you want to be part of the investigative unit, like Erin, like in say LSPD wants her to be a part of it, and she doesn't
Yeah.
want to work with the BCSO, I think that goes to prove immediately right off the bat she's not fit for it.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yeah,
what do you mean you
exactly.
don't want to work with the other fucking
You
police
are.
departments, detective? Like, what are we talking
Yeah.
about? That's like fucking stupid as hell.
I also told Snoopy that if there is a case that, they're working on that's very sensitive, if a sheriff and undersheriff comes up to you and says, "What are you working on?" you immediately have to tell us. There's no secrecy. There's no nothing. I
Mhm.
don't, especially if I come in and go, "What are you working on?" and you've been in here for 3 hours working on something, you can just state the report. We look at it. We go, "Okay, got it." You
Mhm.
know. There's no unmarked. They have to stay in uniform. No one's walking around in, clothing and.
Yeah.
No, you're looking like an officer. I don't care. Yeah.
That's not Allison. I don't really have anything
Me.
else to say other than that
No.
stuff.
Good.
I think it was a good conversation. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Always.
Howdy, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I was gonna go home for a little bit. Did you need anything before I left, darling? Or are you guys all right?
I think I am
No.
A-okay, Alice.
I think I'm
Okay.
okay.
Good. Okay. If you need
Did
anything
you ever end
from
up talking with McNulty?
I did about
Ooh,
the
okay.
promotions.
Yeah.
Yes, he agreed with both of them. He thought that they were both wonderful, so that's why we're pushing through.
Woohoo!
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
we won. All
Yeah.
right. Also, for your knowledge too, I approached Belle and I told her that she has kind of gave her a task of starting up a little county patrol unit, or expand the rangers for being more county patrol in a sense.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if she is doing county
like
patrol,
that.
to grab somebody with her, or something. I'm just trying to see how much, because she's kind of like McNulty in a sense, where they kind of do county
Mhm.
patrol and they're off on their own.
Mhm.
Which I would like to see more united front, for patrolling up north.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye
So we'll
out for
see
that.
what happens.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
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 Right, if you don't need anything from me, I'm gonna head out. If you do need me to do anything, just you can
No,
write
you're
me a
good.
report or something, or I'll be back later if you guys are still around. Okay.
We'll have an
All
Epsom
right,
salt bath.
Alice, you have a great rest of your
Thank
night.
you.
Get some
Thank
rest.
Yeah.
y'all. I'll see
Bye.
y'all later today. Okay. I'm only just
Bye.
taking a little break. Okay. Goodbye.
All
now.
right,
See you
goodbye.
later. Goodbye, darling.
Also,
All
that's
right.
the only thing that the mayor asks, is just trying to do up north. He understands that there's not a lot, but that's why Polito's mandatory, or You know, if you're not busy, you have to go to it.
Yeah. I mean, as it should be. I mean, I
Yeah.
patrol up here, but especially in the early morning, there's not a single. I literally don't see a
Oh
single
yeah,
person.
no, I don't blame you. Early morning, it is.
You need to fix
I've
yourself.
done it. It's
But I agree.
lonesome.
People should be. I
It's
mean,
so-
like, if you start your shift, just patrol up here. If they need help down,
Yeah.
go down there. But why not fucking be up here? Okay, I will be out there in just a minute. I need a sec.
I didn't give you any paper.
Hi. I'm gonna get a food delivery.
All right, chat. I think that was a good conversation. I think there's probably a good chance that Cassidy gets it. I mean, I don't know if Ventura wants it. It depends if Ventura wants it, I guess. I don't like how much that shit gets held over Cassidy's head. I can't lie. I think if you have the full context of that conversation, you understand why I lost my mind.
Alice, I'm doing 10 fucking things at once. All right.
You know, I don't know. I feel like Cassidy has been like the most reasonable guy ever. Like, it's such a long time ago, and it's such a weird thing to harp on.
PCSO lawsuit I gotta handle now. Like, yes, I'm listening to you. No, fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hey, she don't deserve to be nice to.
Yeah, I know. People are gonna run with the only ammo they have, but
Robert.
I don't know. It's just fucking crazy to me. Like, people do worse on a daily basis. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. I just hope that doesn't affect my chances too bad, because I actually do want it. I thought about it a lot. I think it. I want to have a say, and if I want to have a say, and I want people to come to me, I really need to be the undersheriff, and I think I actually can help Aspen a lot.
She's changed. It's not me, it's her. I can't say.
I mean, I'll talk to Ventura about it and see how he's feeling.
To me?
The thing is, really, I think Ventura can do it just fine, seriously, but
And I now have to inform Ashley.
there's no one to replace him. That's the thing. And, like, no offense, I'm not replacing him. Like, I'm not doing the checking people every day, like they're, like, that tiny shit. I'm not doing that. And there's no one to take his place.
Oh, you take that back, bitch. First, you gotta take that back. That was mean.
He has a receding hairline. That's enough.
Would he need to be replaced either way if he's moved to captain? No, because yes and no, because the undersheriff kind of does what a captain would be doing in the shift. If anything, I actually feel like him getting a captain promotion is kind of a demotion, especially with work he has to do.
I've literally had to write down what I have to say to Cassidy because otherwise I'm not going to be able to talk.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just rough. I think he 100% can do it. 100% he could do undersheriff easily, but I just don't. Like I said, there's just no one to replace him. All right, chat. Let me go pee real quick, and then we'll come back. We'll try to have a conversation with Ventura. We get a drink too, so I need like.
No, it's the same thing. I'm sorry. I'm doing what? Did I say a joke?
I can't really tell.
Sorry, I just looked at the city thing, and Craig said, "Is this a joke?"
Is it to the $800,000 one? Yeah. I know, it's fucking insane. There's a lot of issues. Also, no one pays out legal fees. I don't know why people keep asking for legal fees. And if anyone ever pays out legal fees, they're gonna fuck us over because then it's gonna make people think we can pay out legal fees.
Does it get flagged when you like don't pay your taxes?
I don't know. I'll tell you when I figure it out.
Yeah, no, because I found out the other day that he has to pay taxes.
Who? I?
Yeah.
I don't think I do.
No, it goes up here.
You mean house taxes? I don't know. It was just taxes, and it was stuff that needed to be paid.
It's only if you own a property.
You own a property? I shouldn't.
AJ, what kind of shit are you on? You high as fuck.
In all fairness, like I didn't come around for like an entire year. I was so over it that I just fucked off.
Oh. No, originally there were taxes for like everyone, regardless if you owned a property, but now there's not.
So was it because I didn't pay those?
It might be, yeah. Because originally, just for owning like your apartment, you'd have to pay a little bit of
Well,
taxes.
also, wait, do I not own? I thought we.
Not anymore though.
I don't even like. There was a point that I had a house. I don't. What happened to my house?
Hello.
Did it get seized because you never paid the tax? Where did you used to live? I don't even remember. I just remember I did have a house.
Or Spice God. Did you call me again?
I was gone for pretty much a year, I think.
Well,
Hey, sorry about that.
are my carrots.
Oh.
My carrots.
Carrots are gone. Spice God.
Did you throw them out?
Bruce threw them out? Spice God, I got some bad news.
What?
Apparently, I'm extremely allergic to carrots, and I didn't know. And when I got to the BCSO, I went into anaphylactic shock and almost died. That's why I didn't answer your
Shit.
phone, because I was passed out dying. And then Bruce, I guess, took all the carrots from me and threw them away. He might still have them, but since I was so allergic, I think he threw them out.
Okay. Can I contact this Bruce person?
The same amount per hour
Bruce?
that we do.
Yeah.
Do you have the carrots?
They get paid good money.
No, I recycled them all.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, like no big dog, like they're good and all. the
Wait,
other
there's
big
more out
dogs
there, though.
apparently, like,
He
can't
recycled
afford
the
it.
carrots.
Wait, Cassidy,
Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Cassidy, I have a question.
AJ threw some. Let me find.
I'm
If,
sorry. I'm sorry, Spice God. I didn't know.
It's okay.
Throw the
It's okay.
carrots.
So, next thing, probably next part we're gonna be filming on Tuesday.
I think.
Okay.
Bruce
You
is
just let me know. I'll be around.
Yes, and also, if I want to do ride along, but I don't want to be part of PD. I just want to ride along. Is that possible?
What do you mean? Like, you wanna ride, like, just a random day with us? You wanna ride along?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we can give you a ride along if you don't have any felonies or anything.
Yeah, I'm flight instructor.
Yeah, we can do that.
Fuck.
Did you need the carrots back,
Thank
sir?
you. Thank you,
Apparently,
Cassidy.
Bazin wanted the carrots back. There's a lot of money in
Ooh.
carrots.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. Just tell him he's happy you're not suing.
Bruce said to tell you you're lucky I'm not suing you. You're trying to kill me with carrots.
Okay, so if I'm lucky, you are not suing me by recycling carrots. Like 20 people are gonna starve to death because you didn't give me the carrots.
My God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea, honestly.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, bro. You just let me know whatever you need. All right?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Later.
Bye.
What's up, Delver?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
AJ wants to talk to you, Cassidy.
Me?
Oh yeah, it's about our conversation earlier. I have to like emphasize something, because not emphasize. I have to like the way I like worded it like wasn't good, so I have to like reword it in like a way that's like not gonna get me like fired. You know?
What the fuck are you talking about? How much did you smoke, AJ?
This is like the conversation I was gonna have before I smoked that much.
Yeah,
You're
well, it made you
fine.
fucking freak out, man. What's going on? You're not going to get fired.
It's just
Who's gonna
'cause, like,
fire
okay,
you?
so like the whole Peach, but like
Well,
the whole
no.
like the whole thing is like, you know, like the whole reason. Wait, okay, I need to read what I wrote because I wrote it down because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to talk.
This guy is cooked.
It's not my fault. I had to
No,
take
I like
care of
this
somebody all
energy.
day. Okay.
I
He's a
like this
pussy
energy.
and like, passed out while lifting weights. What kind of pussy does that?
How heavy was he deadlifting? What were they doing?
I don't
That-
fucking know. I don't lift
That
weights.
screams didn't eat in the morning, went to the gym, high on fucking pre-workout, and did too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like stupid and it's like weak and like imagine passing out while working out.
I once
That would
drank
be
an
like
iced coffee and then had pre-workout, not realizing that they're both caffeine. Went to lift weights and almost passed out. I had to lay down
Yeah.
for 30 minutes.
imagine
I've
being
gotten
like
I've gotten lightheaded, but I've never passed out. Very lightheaded. Lifting heavy.
no,
shit,
imagine
though.
being like 6'6" and passing out. That's kind of embarrassing.
That is kind of way that is embarrassing.
Well, that's a fucking
That's
tree
like-
falling. That's not even.
That's kind of like
That-
really embarrassing. I would be embarrassed.
That would sound like giraffes like fighting when you fall.
That would like it would be so
Really would.
ow.
So what's going on?
Okay,
Why are you getting
ow.
fired?
Okay, no, so like I wanted to, because I said like, this person like they're not really, like doing much, when I was talking about it. So I just wanted to say like that like my whole thing is like I still want them like partially involved because they are the reason I started dispatch. So like I feel like
Yeah,
they're
no,
still,
I'm firing them.
what? No. Like there needs to like at least like on like the PD side, they can offer some expertise there because I think they still deserve their flowers on like the dispatch end of things. Same with like Frodo. Because they have tried a lot and I'm
Like an
I
advisor.
No, I get
kind
what
of
you're
like
saying.
an
I'm messing with you.
yeah, like
But
kind of like
what
an
could they
advisor.
do, honestly? Because if we
Well,
want to
they
make the lead of dispatch a dispatcher, what could they possibly do? And
Well, they can
I would
offer what
offer
PD
a
needs from
liaison
dispatchers because they've done both.
position, but they haven't been a good liaison already.
Okay, well, Frodo's been trying. Like Frodo has done a lot.
Yeah,
Like
I second
like
that
Frodo
one.
Frodo literally like that man is constantly trying. Like he has
No,
been
he's sent me emails asking if he could hire people, etc. But
no, like Frodo's working overtime and then yeah.
yeah, I mean
Frodo
that's fine. I mean I'm sure we could find a place for them. I just think the head of dispatch needs to be a dispatcher, but like I'm sure there's a place for them somewhere if they want to be involved. That is.
I also just think like in terms of like with some of the stuff, it's like I understand having like basic SOPs and stuff, you know what I mean? But like having to keep fleshing it out, especially like the ride along stuff, the fact that that's still on a trial basis when like citizens can get ride alongs. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Two
like
government
why are
employees.
we
Yeah, I don't
still
know.
on like
I feel like if you want to do the
trial
if you want to bring the
basis.
SOPs, like those SOPs that you want, we talked about it earlier. They should be brought
Mhm.
to the high command. I've never heard a single SOP for dispatch. It's never
Well,
been run
it's-
by me.
I've read a couple, to be honest.
But like
in
it should
that
be
regard.
easy. Like they should be quick, right?
I,
Like
I
it shouldn't
thought
take
that
long.
I thought that the mobile dispatch was already a thing. It's not trial.
So now it's back on a trial, but so it was a thing, and then it was taken back, and then it was a thing again, and then it was taken back, and then it was a thing again,
Why?
and now we're
What
on. I
drama
have
is
no
happening?
clue. No clue. So it's kind of like now it's kind of like we need to find incentives for people to take us out, because it's like, they're not going to do it otherwise. Also, like I think things like if they're not reading 311s or officers are being disrespectful, put me in the car with them, make them spend a day with me, and I will make them not make that mistake again because they'll never want me in the car again.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing. Like none of this should be hard. Like all of this should be easy. Like the mobile dispatch thing, don't have no idea why it's in trial. Like it should just be a thing. I mean, if we trust you guys
Uh,
enough to get on the fucking radio and give us
Because like
Bombs
we
and
keep
stuff,
being
like-
told that it's like we don't have enough numbers, but in all fairness, like even if we had numbers, like a lot of these dispatchers are not going to want to get on duty because we have nothing to do. So it's like,
Like
like we're trying to build like a little like a foundation, and then we can build off of that. As soon as we have like a small little foundation, if we had 3-4 dispatchers who are able to like be on because right now it's like me and Rose. If we have like, if we can find some people in all fair, like, you know, I don't really want robot dispatchers, and like I love that Frodo and them are doing like the hiring, but it like they have to do the hiring, and then it's like we kind of get a say. But it's like now that I'm doing HR, I'm writing SOPs for it. I'm gonna require that they have to meet me in order to get hired.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like you're doing HR. That's not HR work.
Wait,
You're
wait,
doing
wait.
lead dispatch work.
Dispatch doesn't have like a say in
We
who gets
do,
hired
but
into
it's
their
but
area.
it's mainly like Frodo and Peach are like the bosses, if that makes sense. But it's 2 officers who are our bosses. So it's like we do
Oh,
get a
wow.
say, but it's like we're not leading, like we're being led by 2 officers instead of we're not being led by like a head of dispatch. Like they are the head of dispatch, but it's like they're still officers.
Yeah, I mean, I need to talk. Obviously, we need to talk about it. But in my opinion, I think we should make the head of dispatch a dispatcher, and then your point of conversation or contact with any of the PD could either be through a liaison. So, like, if you wanted to keep Frodo or Peach involved, they can do that, and they can come to us. But like,
I would prefer
I don't
us
know.
because the problem
That's
is
what I'm
they're
saying,
the
like-
ones doing it at the moment, so we can't like and
The-
and I'm not saying that
your
they're
point
not
of
doing it,
contact
but like
should
we
be
can't
us.
get anything done.
Like, it should be us. When you need to hire somebody, you should come to high command. Dispatch is strictly under high command's control. So I just don't understand
yeah, but
why everything is.
Frodo's like basically the head of dispatch, if that makes sense. But he's an
Yeah.
officer.
So I think we need to make head of dispatch a dispatcher, and then obviously your point of contact would be a high command member.
Is high command, but then I think that you guys should be able to do your own hiring, but we just sign off on it. You know what I mean?
agree too.
Like,
Yeah,
we just go,
I thought that's how it
"Okay."
was. Frodo messaged me and was
used to
like,
be
"Could I hire
dispatch, and
Aubrey?"
this is
And I was like,
actually
"Yes."
Mhm.
like I was dispatch a very, very long time ago. That's how I got started in the PD.
Mhm.
And this is just baffling me right now. I'm so confused on why it's so difficult right now.
It just
And I
honestly
think it's
feels
just
like
communication.
the
Well,
best
Frodo
way to
was
say it is
he a
like it's
dispatcher?
not.
And then he
was
became a
dispatcher,
cop,
and then he
and
became an
then
officer.
things just got a little convoluted. I think
But it's like
Boss and
I
Peters
think
really
it's one
wanted
of
to
those
put.
things where people think it's like a technical thing. I feel like we should be thinking of less of a technical thing and more of like a, I don't know how else to say this, but like, you know, we're dispatch. We're like kind of like the heart of PD, if that makes sense. Like we don't go and out and do stuff. Like, you know, we bring and we talk to people, and we're kind of like, you know, that's kind of, I feel like that should be the more important thing that we focus on is dispatch. And we're not really able to do that when, like, you know, either officers are ignoring us, have no incentives to talk to us. So it's like also the first time we were like in Forte included me on the like the
People should not need incentives to talk to you guys. Boy, that's so.
well, I
So
don't know what else, you know what I
shady.
mean? Like
Not
but
to
I
say
know
you're
it's
being
like so
shady. I mean, like,
sad.
the
It's
fact
like
that
what?
people
What
don't
the
do
fuck?
that is
People need
insane.
a reason
I
to talk to you. Like what the hell?
and I fucking yap. So it's like
Me too.
but I no, it's like
Here you go,
Forte
Bruce.
got us to what was it, Academy. So I was able to like do that. And I feel like that's fun, like getting us involved as part of the PD instead of like dispatch being like a separate thing. Cause it feels like we're like
Yeah.
we are PD, but we're just not.
I mean, we had dispatchers in our interviews all the time. They don't have a say on like who gets hired, but like
Mhm.
it I mean, our interviews are more of a vibe check versus like anything, you know?
See, that's what I want dispatch to be like. Like I no, but like
Yeah.
Rose does I don't do any, like I do paperwork because it's like my job. I definitely do. I do paperwork. What?
So do
I
you
do my
guys
job.
you guys still take like civilian reports and stuff, right?
Yeah, no, I've done those.
Okay.
Definitely. Dispatch does do that. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I've done that. What?
It's right.
Being shady as hell, AJ.
How's that being shady? That's just me saying
like
And,
I'm
and
saying
Martha's
it.
still only an admin assistant, right?
I think
She's like
so,
a
yeah.
receptionist, and I want to
Receptionist.
give her something to do because like she has nothing to do, and she's been trying to help out. Like she said, she would do admin stuff, but like they don't really give her much to do.
Well,
Are they
I love Martha.
are they just hesitant because of like, you know, like Tilly Winters and stuff?
Who
Like,
the fuck is Tilly Winters?
She was a dispatcher
It's
that caused
so
$1 million
long ago.
lawsuit.
What?
I just feel like I feel like it's either people are burnt on dispatchers, like they don't trust dispatchers, or because we haven't had dispatchers for so long, when dispatchers are around, they don't really know what to do with a dispatcher because they weren't hired when a dispatchers were even a thing.
Mm.
It's kind of up to command and whatnot to make sure that
Yeah.
people are
Yeah,
respecting
but it's not hard
it.
to just fucking talk to somebody. I don't.
But it's
like,
also like I've said it at multiple meetings. So
yeah,
it's like,
and he's actively going out of his way to fucking tell people to do it. But I mean, honestly, I truly think that. I mean, I don't think it's just gonna fix it overnight. But I
oh
think
no, I know that.
that setting in stone, like, you know,
Mhm.
speaking with Frodo and Peach and getting an actual dispatcher as the head of dispatch to just get the ball rolling is very important.
Because we like started doing like we're doing it more now, but like they're focused on like the numbers part of it, right? And it's like I understand,
No.
yes, we do need more, but we need a foundation first, because otherwise, like, what
We
we're gonna get
haven't had many
numbers for them to
dispatchers
just
for
hate the job.
the whole time we've been at PD.
Yeah.
We have not had dispatchers very frequently. Worrying about just onboarding as many dispatchers as possible instead of actually getting quality people that want to be around right now. Like, that's so silly. We're way past that.
Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be so real. At this point, it's not it's an environment issue.
That's
If
what
people
Rose
aren't
and I
staying
have been
around,
saying.
that means that it's probably an environment issue, and the only way to fix that is to overhaul it all again.
Which is
Giving
like
people
why I want to like it's like like I'm trying with the HR thing to get us, so it's like we kind of do the vibe check at the interview, and I honestly just think it's like there's certain people, and I'm not saying like everyone needs to get along perfectly, but if they're not going to get along, like if we don't think it's going to like mesh well with us, then it's kind of like there's no point. I think there needs like even if there's like 4 dispatchers and we can like bounce off of each other, it's going to be so much more fun, and then people will want to be hired as dispatch. They'll want to do it.
you guys got to start your own little like dispatch crew. You know what I mean?
That's what we're trying. There was one, her name was Haley, and she came in for an interview, and I loved her. And I think Frodo offered her the job, and she said no because it seemed too stressful.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not that stressful.
What about Aubrey? Has she been around?
Aubrey-ish, and I do like Aubrey,
Aubrey's great.
but it's like a lot of the dispatchers who were hired like are barely around. Fuck Terry. But I think he's on LOA, but still fuck Jerry. I locked him in a closet. That's why he's on LOA. I mean, he went on vacation.
Oh,
Yeah. No, like yeah. I just think if people saw dispatch doing more, especially like with the mobile dispatch, it like we can also advertise ourselves. So
Yeah, like, I mean, I agree. Like, I really don't know what the holdup is for a lot of that stuff. Like the mobile dispatch stuff, the pickup hostages thing. I think that's very smart. As long as you
like,
guys wait
even
till
getting a
cops
little
clear the
vet,
building,
like a
I
stupid
don't.
vest that says dispatch, like something a little, like to give like I don't know.
Well, that may
like,
be harder than you expect.
No, I know that's hard, but it's like just things like that. It's just like there's no, I don't know. There's no really reason for people to want to be dispatch.
I mean, it was just the pay, really.
Yeah. But like in all
Um,
fairness, I don't think I picked up my paycheck in fucking ages. I don't really.
I'm gonna be
I don't
real. The
really
only
care about
reason
the
people ever
money.
respected dispatch in the past is because Toretti and Angel made them respect them, and they would get punished if they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They'd basically be like shamed.
Yeah, I started like
I'm
compiling
fine
a
with doing
list,
that
and like
again.
I didn't want to like be insensitive at like the meetings yesterday and the day before, because like the one person at the top of the list may have like recently passed away, and I was gonna say, if you do that, you might die. So
What the fuck?
Okay. For myself, at least, I'm okay with talking with Frodo because I meant to talk with him anyways. But I've been trying to get everything organized here first, and then I can have a convo with Turner, Frodo, and Peach.
mhm.
and figure out what we can do and if Peach even wants to deal with it anymore. Because from my understanding, the only thing that I ever see is Frodo yapping. Peach kind of just he yells at Peach to be like, "Hey, what do you think?" She goes, "Yeah, I mean, sure, whatever."
I just listen.
So
I
I
just
don't
don't think that
you
she's
need
like.
someone that's passionate.
Yeah, you need somebody that
Yeah.
loves doing it and wants to do it, right? We gave her the opportunity, but that's fine if she's not really fully committed. That's okay. I mean, we give her flowers. You know, she tried. She hired a couple people and helped, but like the head of the department should be somebody in the department, in my opinion. We kind of
and they need a say on who's getting hired, and we just have final say.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we do, but it's just kind of like they get final say. Like that's the like we kind of do. Like we come to the interviews, but it's like Frodo does most of the hiring. But it's I think it's mainly like I think the concern for us is mainly just like the relationship between dispatch and PD. Because like we have nothing to do, right? So like
Yeah.
you know, there's a few officers and there's like we can name a few, but it's like the officers that you would think talk to us. But it's like there's also sometimes it's like we need stuff to do when like, you know, there's only a few who will take you for ride-alongs. There's, you know, and then it's like there hasn't been announcements made by like other office like high commander officers on behalf of dispatch because when we do them, they don't seem to listen. So it's like you know. And also like I don't like honestly incentives for them to take us out because like I don't care that we like you know at least it gives them and then people start to like that starts to build trust between dispatch and PD.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like taking people out in general, like
Yeah, even like
in
a
their
civilian.
car, like civilians or whatnot. It's only a couple, like a few handful of people.
But
Especially
then it's
I
like
know
half of them are
for
riding with other officers.
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. You can't make people take people out is one thing I've learned, but I think giving
also
people
not a
like
personal
letting
thing.
you
Makes them
guys
want
go
to.
out there in the van and pick up hostages and stuff like that is something that we definitely should be. I don't know why that's not a thing. Like I don't get it.
Wait, do you guys have a van?
Nope. Or I think
Oh.
Rose bought it, but we can't use it because we need to write an SOP on it. Which I think Rose is doing. Rose is doing a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, also the SOP should just, you know, if they brought to us, they could be accepted or denied. Like,
I'm just like, you know,
very
I just don't want to be
quickly.
like, just constantly be like, I understand like it is part of my job and I do the 311s and stuff, but like, I'm, you know, I don't want that to be like the only thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are like the 911 calls that people answer not a thing anymore?
That
know they have- I
oh my
haven't
god,
heard
no,
of
that
them
was
for,
one
like,
of
a
the things I
long
wanted to
time,
talk
but-
about. Yeah, when you used to call I used to call 911 back into the day just to yell at Peach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
like
we
that
don't
system.
have the
not a
911
thing.
calls
Yeah,
I miss
anymore.
that
no,
so much.
I tried to
because
bring that too.
makes me
We've
sad because
tried.
that was so good.
Honestly,
Honestly, I think that would fix a lot of issues because then
What?
people could
That
call.
would make me want to be a dispatcher.
I put
to be
myself
honest.
in the lemon list when I'm on usually, and I put myself as dispatch, but it's
Yeah.
like not. I don't know. People don't. I don't know. Because also, you look at a lot of the 911s. Majority of them nowadays are just anonymous.
Yeah.
Which sucks as well. Because if they're not anonymous, I call back. Like I called the
I
number.
was doing that too the other day. People were like
but like,
saying stuff, and I was.
it's just
calling
an
them.
environment thing, and it's sad. But hey, hopefully, you know, things will change.
Yeah. Well, you can chill out here. Don't worry. And that was the room that I was talking about, by the way. It has like everything you need in there, I think.
Okay, perfect.
And then you're able to talk with people when they come in. It's kind of
Rest
like
in
where
peace,
Martha
Kobe.
sometimes goes. Martha sometimes actually just stands out there.
I love Martha.
So
She's great. We bullied a ginger. Well, I guess it's not really bullying because they're ginger. But yeah, no, he was trying to be an officer. I don't think he got the job.
Oh, poor guy.
I'll talk with Turner and figure out what's happening. Because
'Cause,
honestly,
like,
it
I
just
know
seems like nobody
Frodo's been
cares.
like, I know they have a lot going on, but it's like, we're not asking to, like, get class 2s to be able to, like, shoot
Yeah.
everyone, you know? We're asking for a van to pick up hostages.
Yeah, I think things just need to be cleaned up. I don't, like I said, we need to make somebody in
It
dispatch
just
head of
allows for, like,
dispatch, and then
PD to have a relationship with civilians more than just what it is now. Because, like, we can
Oh,
be,
has
like,
a whole over issue.
we can be, like, community outreach because it gives us the opportunity to go around in a dispatch van, you know? Do surveys
You know who
on
could
how
fix
people feel about
everything? Chad Gable, but that bitch is fucking gone. I don't think you know him either, but
no, that name
that
was
bitch
brought
is
up as
gone.
somebody.
They did come around.
I don't know. He did come around. I was asked about him early on when I got under sheriff if we could bring him in to teach, and I said yeah, but then he never did. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I really think it's kind of like obviously Aspen needs to speak to Turner and see what they want to do as the, whatever. But I think just having a more streamlined point of contact with high command, make one person designated, whoever that may be, and
Mm-hmm.
just have, like I said, one of the dispatchers that are actually passionate, either you or Rose, or whether it be a tandem thing, become the leads or whatever. So, like, you guys can actually put effort in. And
Yeah, because she's PT of dispatch, so she does all that stuff, and I'm HR at dispatch.
you guys
I'm,
should
like,
have a
really
say on
good
who
at
gets
HR.
hired. Obviously, high command should have should have to say yes, but it should
Mhm.
be basically up to y'all. And then if you want SOPs, like, they should be sent in, and it really shouldn't take more than like a day or whatever to get them looked over and accepted. I don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just also like, what was it? One of the ideas was like using us for punishment if officers aren't doing well.
I don't like that.
No, I don't want people
sometimes. I
to
don't know.
like have to do dispatch as a punishment because
No,
that's a
no,
negative
not doing
connotation.
dispatch, having me in the car so they read their 311s.
Oh.
They'll never want me in that car again. And I honestly, at this point, I don't care if they don't want me in that car. At least I get like a day.
True. Yeah, I think we'll try something. Are all the thingies in the email, all the SOPs, or no?
Rose and I are going over it like literally tomorrow to write everything and get it all done.
I think it should, like I said, I think maybe it's me.
If you
I
guys
feel like
get
it
it
should
done
be pretty
tomorrow,
easier
then
or pretty easy.
just like yell at me in the email. That's
Okay.
what they are. And then I can look at them on my off day on Saturday, and then hopefully by Wednesday, I'll have a discussion with Turner.
Mm-hmm.
So it might take a little bit, but
No, that's fine. I think it's just mainly because like when things are proposed, it's just like I'm not saying that I know things are getting done, but it just takes so much time for something that's like
I think it's been a month since the last mobile dispatch thing.
yeah, and it's kind of like it's one of those things where it's like dispatch like
Yeah,
I
it
feel
has.
like
I'm looking at it
shouldn't
now.
hold up that much space and time because I know the PD has like other shit to do. So it's like it's kind of you know what I mean? Like it's quick, you can get it over with and it's done. Like one of the reasons I wanted to do dispatch was because I wanted to like I have with certain officers, I've told them to break off and go to 911 calls from people in danger. Just so like, you know.
When radio channel 1 is clear, do you guys not do like say on radio like PDB advised latest 911 coming from this location?
Yeah, I do. I also call I call the number or I'll literally like I remember one of the first days, but I think they got
I know
talked
that
to about
there's
that. But like I told someone to break off because there was someone saying that someone was trying to kill
The
them.
hostage
and there
van
was,
is
like,
a good
store
idea. I
robbery,
don't
and
know.
I was like,
like I said, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty simple.
girl, one of y'all can get the hostage. The rest of y'all go deal with that.
Am I trolling? I think we have a pretty simple solution.
I get you.
But it's been all right. I think it's just like right now the van will allow us to kind of like drive around and like kind of do community outreach.
Yeah. as long as you guys don't have anything on you, you would still be technically looked at as a government employee. So someone like you would have some sort of form of identification. Maybe we use the FIB badges or something.
That could work.
I'll think of something. I'll look at them when you guys are done. We'll be good.
Okay.
I mean, could he get a real badge? He might be able to get a real badge.
Maybe. I can ask.
Well, I think I don't know. Technically, dispatchers are hired to PD, so if he
Oh,
bought
you mean
a
like
badge,
when it like the badges?
Yeah.
Badges? Oh. Yeah, actually, probably.
we go try
You just
that.
gotta allow it. Yeah, come on.
I just
come
want to
on
go
in here.
see.
Let's go
AJ,
check.
come in the back.
Real quick before like shit pops off, I just want to let you both know there's like a small lawsuit. It's $5K from each department, and it occurred in shift 3, so I've been just getting permission from people in shift 3. But I just want to let you guys know I'm gonna send the money now because we're just.
Oh, are
What?
we just sending it? We're just saying fuck it, whatever.
Yeah,
Shut
it
up.
was basically one of ours and one of theirs didn't do a FOIA correctly, and it took like a week, and so a lawsuit happened. They're just asking for 10K for civil rights violations.
What is up with the rug? You guys
All
seeing
right.
this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go do
Yeah,
that
you're
now before I go off duty.
Delver, are you coming or what are you doing? You just standing there smoking? You smoking, bro?
I'm coming. Jeez.
Hurry up, bro. Delver, lock the door on your way out. In. Out in. Go in there. Try buying a badge. Over here. Sorry, this
Oh my
is the
god,
armory.
this is Jesus. Y'all's armory is huge.
Yeah, see if you can buy a badge, bro.
Where is it?
Should be in the
Oh,
first.
there. I can't read. Okay,
And then the
yeah,
left one is your banking
I
card.
got it. I got it.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
You have one.
Okay,
You don't have a
dope.
picture.
Nope.
I mean, technically, you are hired by the police
You're
department.
employed by the police department.
So
That's
I
true.
don't see why you wouldn't be able to have it. I mean, obviously it's a dispatch badge, but all right. We'll see. I mean, we'll see about that if we'll talk about it. Throw it out for now,
Or just put it in
Okay.
your locker
or
or
just
something
save it.
for
Yeah.
now. Yeah, go put it in
Okay,
your
okay.
locker. Over here.
Wow.
Ow.
In here. Be fine.
Ah. What are you doing? Why do you keep you're gonna ruin the lock.
What do you mean ruin the lock?
You're gonna ruin
Locks
the lock.
don't
You just
ruin
keep-
like that.
They do
You
over
just gotta
time.
put some like oil on it, you know? Some
Yeah, like
WD-40 that bitch.
WD-40.
Oh, we're all lock experts now, are we?
I don't
Are you
know,
a
Delver.
Are you a locksmith,
Locksmith
Delver?
or whatever?
No, I'm not a locksmith.
So how would
Delver,
you know?
I heard that you were familiar with fucking locks.
What are you
You
talking
fuck
about?
locks?
No, no,
Not like
Like the fish?
Why'd you say no like that?
because I'm
You
I'm just
have
letting
you
you
fucked
know.
a lock
No,
before?
no, I have not.
You really have to have a skinny penis to fuck a lock, Delver.
What if it's like a really big lock?
like
You're
the
really
Kingdom
getting on my
Hearts
nerves.
lock. Had a big key.
Is that why
I don't know what this
Mumbles
has to do
couldn't
with
get into his
anything.
office at the funhouse because you fucked his lock?
What are you talking about?
Mumbles complaining he couldn't get into the clown office or whatever in the
I'm gonna go press
funhouse.
buttons.
Did you
didn't
fuck
have
his
a
lock?
key. No.
Yeah, because the key was broke. Well, the key didn't fit anymore because you fucked the lock.
We got McDonald's?
What the hell are
Oh,
you
that's-
talking about?
All right.
This is a. This is a meeting about.
All right, Aston. If there's anything
not
else you
me.
need, let me know,
No.
okay?
I'm gonna
No, we're
call
good.
Rose
We're
and
good.
get that sorted.
Bye, guys.
You're good.
Bye.
What's your opinion on pizza fish? I love pizza fish. Very large pizza fish enjoyers here.
Slowing right eastbound, 017 BCB. U-turn south, South Rockford Drive, parallel Colebrook Garage.
One has it. Continuing southbound on South.
What the fuck's happening? What did I miss?
Bound to Vespucci. Taking the car onto Del Perro. It's going to be U-turning. Now west 22. Coming back towards South Rockford. Air 1 to 25% fuel. Now left southbound on South Rockford. Onto Vespucci eastbound. Ignore shot it.
Oh, it's not Goon Goon? That is a terrible emote. I want you to delete that.
Under the bridge, I'm on VCP. Continued, still eastbound on Vespucci. Approaching Legion. Slung right, southbound onto Elgin, Air 1 to VCP.
Dude, that Goon Goon emote is horrible.
Onto Strawberry, left eastbound on Strawberry. Right, southbound on Crusade.
Oh!
71's outside of Crusade.
Oh,
left.
huge shots fired outside.
Yeah, they just opened fire on the Technicolor vehicle.
We have units at fucking Crusade to deal with that.
There's a shotgun on scene at TMC, so people are aware.
Vehicles eastbound on Capitol Boulevard.
Running with the shot in front of CMC.
Northbound Popular.
Haley, hold comms. Maxwell, hey, everyone go to the hospital.
There's someone going to black van or speedo van.
Air 1 is at 50% fuel.
He's in the van, he's in the van, he's in that van.
Can't pursue it though.
Man.
Black speedo, it was just called out.
I don't see what you're talking about.
Speedo's northbound on Strawberry.
Heading northbound.
On eastbound.
Red hoodie.
Everyone has
at the same time. We're gonna find a channel for the pursuit.
I still have the van if you want me to keep comms.
We got 2 units on the van with Air 1.
Keep comms on the van. Keep it.
Where you spell the guy in red. Air 1 has gotcha comms on the van. It's heading east. She's still approaching Tuna.
Ventura, do you have eyes on that Sultan still?
Yeah, northbound Strawberry.
Ventura, we're gonna hold that. Channel 2. Hang on, hang on.
Northbound El Rancho.
Do we want to hold the van or the Sultan?
We'll shift the Sultan to channel 2. Give me 2 more units. Me McNulty plus 2 more on channel 2, and everyone else just the van. They should pop.
Air 1 is at 10% fuel, continuing northbound East Mirage. We cleared a break for fuel. I think you guys have got this for now.
Just stand by for a moment. They're stopping here. The guy with the shotgun wearing red is getting into the green Sultan. The other one wearing black also put a gun away. Up to you guys. What do you want to chase? The person wearing red was the main suspect, right?
From CMC?
Yeah, A-firm.
A-firm.
I got eyes on the green car. You want me to keep comms in the green car?
We're chasing. The green car is the primary. The primary is in the fucking driver's seat. We are southbound on Glory Way.
Air 1 is still above. We can hold your comms for now. We are still at 10% fuel, continuing southbound Glory Way, right westbound onto Popular. Air 1's going to break for fuel. Hold it for now.
They took a left southbound. I collided with another vehicle. I'm VCB. They're getting onto the freeway. Taking the on-ramp. Westbound, Del Perro. I overshot the exit. He's southbound Las Lagunas. Took a right westbound San Andreas. Looked like he went through the red garage. VCB.
We continue and right onto Ginger. Stand by for direction. He's going in westbound in the Ginger Street tunnel. Probably gonna come up on Palomino here momentarily. He's doing the squeeze on Palomino and Movie Star Way. Right, Movie Star Way, northbound. VCB at this time. Right in front of Life Invader. Right. Eastbound Life Invader.
Oh, they made another right. Immediate right again. Yeah. Eastbound. I'm VCB.
On Dorset, left. Eastbound onto Mad Wayne.
Dude, I thought he was way further ahead.
Northbound Portola. Coming towards Boulevard. Now left westbound South Boulevard Del Piero. I hit a pole. Left southbound into the alleyway. Gonna come out towards Portola or Dorset probably.
Left. He's gonna hit you.
Got him again, eastbound, eastbourne way. Heading long distance on me. Coming up towards Hawick, 10 BCB, full send it over.
right eastbound through an alleyway.
Might jump onto the house.
Come up, San Vitus.
Left northbound San Vitus. ECB.
He's up here, eastbound Spanish, or westbound Spanish, westbound. He hit a tree. Car is out. He's repairing.
Sir, put that fucking shotgun away.
What is the problem, bro? Your boy's just fucking running into me, bro. Like, hello?
Who's running into you?
Bro, he just
hit his head on. What's the 20? A1 is 76.
We're out westbound
Going for
Spanish,
cuss. Sir,
northbound
do not
San Vitus.
resist.
Suspect running westbound. Red's primary target, right?
Yeah, A-firm. The one in black's running southbound.
Comms on red. He's southbound.
We got 2 on the
running
red shirt. He's calling out Spanish. Give it Spanish if possible.
I'm gonna try to go with Cassidy.
We're chasing the one with the class 2. He has put it away at this time.
Keep that fucking gun away, bro.
Air1's got your comms for the foot pursuit. Running westbound in the alleys.
He's 100% gonna blast me, right?
I broke my butt, so I'm not really much help on foot.
Westbound in the alley.
Okay.
Coming out towards Milton.
I'm quite slow. Hey, this guy's gonna shoot me in the face.
Air1's 10 PCB.
Stay down there. Don't come up here.
I'm not staying down here.
Okay.
Come here,
He's currently on the roof, now running eastbound, parallel with Harwick.
Courtney!
Towards San Vitus.
Leave me alone, man.
No!
Get mobile unit on Harwick, please.
I don't even know what happened.
Nobody, yeah, Harwick is gonna be a blue.
The guy with the
LED.
shotgun shot a car we were
Taking off
chasing or something.
Right, and then they're going southbound.
That is what I...
Shirt, red
I'm so
hair,
sorry that made you do
shotgun
that.
in hand, he's gone.
It's continuing southbound. Approaching 22.
Courtney, I need you to just stop running.
They're hopping out. I think they're trying to repair here. On Dorset, stationary by Las Lagunas.
Jumped in the trunk. He jumped in the trunk.
Copy. It's U-turn northbound now.
Come on, Courtney, bro. Come on, bro.
Back up to Harwick. Left, westbound Harwick.
Come on, Forte. Slow-ass motherfucker.
Slowing. Left, southbound.
Oh, let's just do what he's...
Eastbourne way.
Oh, here.
They're going to try and pick up the other one.
I'm out this motherfucker.
They have managed to pick him up, I believe. Continuing
they got him.
southbound.
South San Vitus. Correct lanes, correct lanes.
Brother,
Right,
where's your car?
westbound, pass away.
I didn't... It was... I was dead.
Bro, my car is in fucking
that
Guam.
Left, southbound.
Why are they so fast?
Ah!
He is in the trunk.
Crashing out!
Oh, God, I'm so angry.
How do we not get those guys? Fuck!
What did they even do? Did they shoot a car we were chasing?
Yeah, they
what the fuck
like
is
lit
even
up the
happening?
hospital. It was crazy. I guess is that what they were calling out? And then
I don't know. I
were
left
mad because I switched up
DCSO
the
and I heard
channels.
a chase going on. I drove to the city and then they said that guy shot them. So I joined it.
And then everybody got angry at each other.
Yeah, that guy was mad. Why was he mad? Who ran into him head first? I didn't even see what happened.
D guided him into a tree. It was actually pretty baller.
To Davis, going to be passing the...
He didn't mean to, but it just happened.
continuing
It
southbound
should happen.
Davis.
I mean,
It was definitely a shit happens moment.
Now on Strawberry, going to be continuing
We lost them
eastbound.
both, D.
Huh?
We lost them both.
Yeah,
Taking a
no,
right,
it was
eastbound,
weird, right?
yeah,
He was
courtyard.
no. He said I
Oh,
hit
get
him
him.
into a tree, but
don't
I
worry.
didn't.
We're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna go hit him into another tree. Don't worry.
Red shirt is out, hopping into another vehicle. I believe that's the primary suspect.
Yeah, firm.
Yeah, primary.
Copy. He's now eastbound on Davis.
Just got back to my vehicle. I'm 76.
On Capital, 22 left, northbound Little Bighorn. Boston Mods, still northbound Little Bighorn.
On the exit of the garage.
Left.
Thank you for your serve today.
On Adams Apple. Westbound Adams Apple. Passing over Elgin, 22 left, southbound 22. He's on the
over the median. I can follow.
He's U-turning, coming over the medium on Olympic Freeway. 22. He's been blocked.
On the
Excellent
side,
work.
on the
Oh,
side.
he is turtled. He's turtled on Olympic Freeway on the tracks. He is still in the vehicle, turtled on its side. Mel is hopping out. He's jumping down. Everyone's going to be VCB.
Beneath the freeway, we're running towards the hobo camp. The hobo camp, we're going.
What the fuck did this guy just say?
The only one in that truck.
He's jumping and jumping. We're going out the power. Hippity hopping like he's hippity hopping.
Please get in.
We're on power running northbound.
Okay.
Back towards
Okay, okay, okay.
Depot for Dale's unit.
Black and color vehicle coming in.
The LG. That's the LG.
Deploy Peach. Sir, I'm gonna need you to fuck off.
Do not spam tase
Thank
me,
you very
please.
much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Fuck.
He almost got me, man. Yeah, A-firm. The main target is still in there.
Northbound power.
One has got your comms. It's upper power, continuing northbound. We pass it. So it's continuing northbound on power, approaching occupation, left, westbound occupation. Left, southbound on Alta.
Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
That's the Arcadius building, still southbound Alta. Passing over Vespucci, still southbound Alta. Approaching Adam's Apple. Right,
Hey, bro had a
westbound
Freudian
Adam's Apple.
slip, man.
Passing under the Puerta, 17 BCB, 22, it's on Calais, right northbound. Approaching Vespucci, left westbound Vespucci.
Oh my fucking god,
Right,
brother.
northbound Palomino. Westbound on San Andreas. Still over South Rockford, continuing westbound San Andreas.
Bobby.
So just 50'd hard with a local on San Andreas. Continuing westbound, 22 right, northbound. It's 50 once again, it's trying to go through the promenade. Continuing northbound. Approaching Red Desert.
Okay, Bobby
crossing
can't drive, he's
over,
awful.
Another local, continuing through the promenade, northbound. Over Marathon, continuing northbound. On Prosperity.
In case it wasn't aware, PBS is approved.
It's going to be right eastbound now to South Rockford, and then left northbound on West Eclipse.
Oh, my car's out.
Passing the golf course, eastbound on West Eclipse.
That was really unlucky.
I was on channel 2. What's the description of the vehicle again?
LG, still eastbound. Everyone is 50% fuel. It's on West Eclipse. Passing Tequila
This
Lodge,
gay shit is getting out of
eastbound on
hand.
West
They
Eclipse,
ain't
on
really
Eclipse
gay.
Boulevard.
I have never claimed that Leon was gay or that I was gay. I've been very
Still
adamant that I'm
eastbound on
straight.
Eclipse. Gonna be on Vinewood, 22 left.
It's you
northbound.
guys that enforce this
Gonna be
these
on,
ideals.
Clinton, eastbound. He's sending it eastbound on Clinton.
Leon Manning was gay. Yeah,
You're approaching Elgin, left, northbound on Elgin.
he was a gay man.
With LS Freeway, continuing northbound on Elgin.
May he rest in peace.
Cutting off road, it's going to be merging on Sonora Road now, still northbound.
77 is good.
Continuing northbound on Sonora Road.
I think we're okay for now. We'll let you know. I think how many units are chasing it right now?
It's just there one currently on
Okay,
it.
copy that.
It's, North Sonora Road. Passing the dirt rally track, still northbound on Sonora Road.
We're never catching up, bro.
That's a sandstorm, everyone's going to be VCB here. It's, I'm just about to say it's still northbound on Sonora. Everyone's lost it in the fucking sandstorm, I don't see anyone.
Heart
Last
feels
seen
very
northbound
slippery.
Sonora, towards Raptors here.
Is that car involved with the foot bail that was called earlier?
It's got the primary suspect in it, yeah. It's the black alleged.
What is D pursuing?
I wasn't pursuing anything. I was sat with the green soldier 156.
10-4.
We're at the swap car right now, but we already called tow and all that.
Any other evidence needs to be
There's 13 point, sorry.
City Hall, and then City Hall area is collected, and near McDonald area collected.
Carson and Strawberry, they said like casings were going off over there too, or shots were going off there too.
Bobby!
299, I'm going westbound Route 68.
Bro, you're slow as balls, man.
Okay, well, wait, how do I get my car faster?
Well, pop your... Well, I don't know. It might be you. You might be shit.
One second, Peach. I'm coming to pick you up. Where are you at, Peach? Okay, I'm coming. What do I need?
You got fucking stage 5s and 4s, Bobby. You're just ass. You trying to run me over, you fucking scumbag? Come on, Bobby. Haven't been code 6ing Sonora Road, Redwood Light Strike. It's code 4 right now. We'll give it another minute. If we don't find it, we'll call UTL.
I took Route 68 all the way to Great Ocean, got nothing.
What, so... Sorry, I got on radio, and then I heard that he shot a vehicle that we were chasing. Is it like an active gang war, or...
Yeah, there was an active shootout between Hydra and Saints, and we were chasing one of the vehicles that, the vehicle that got shot at in front of the hospital, was one of the vehicles involved with the gang shooting.
Copy that. Okay, copy that.
Not the driver of that vehicle, but that's the only one we got out of it.
I will say, I mean, obviously every situation's different, but for future reference, if they already stop fighting and we start chasing them, if they start fucking shooting them, open fire on them. They shot at people during a pursuit. Like, if I knew that context, I would have gave the...
Are you talking about in front of the hospital, Cassidy?
Yeah, especially around...
Yeah, it happened really quick. The guy with the shotgun, we had just came out of the emergency room. He was running across the street, and I guess he hopped into a car, so there was no time to even...
Okay,
I didn't
yeah,
even know it
copy
was
that.
related at first either, but yeah,
You guys were
definitely.
calling out a van that was like completely not in my realm of possibility of seeing. I could not tell what you guys were looking at.
It was a black Speedo van. It was right in front of you. It took off as soon as you arrived.
I found bullets and casings on the ground where Ventura went down. I don't know what the hell happened over here.
New taser. But yeah, we can call it UTL. I sent it all the way to East Joshua to Sonora. Still nothing. Oh. Yeah, 10-8.
Who were the injured at the hospital that got shot? Are they being charged with anything?
Are they affiliated with anybody?
I believe it was the Tyron Sultan that was getting shot at, and they drove away.
Oh, no, that was the one we were chasing. We have that guy in custody.
Copy, then you will be getting charged with something.
That's, I think, sus. They
Yeah,
are.
Amica Rose in
custody.
It's not something you're supposed to drive into. Really?
There is a lot of blood on the scene where we're documenting, but the bodies have been moved.
You're telling me.
Even though there was 911 saying people were here injured.
Mother sucker.
Viv from Maxwell. It appears Viv might be dealing with somebody that was shot at CMC that is related to this. I'm just trying to make sure we don't have two separate reports happening.
The war was between the Saints and Hydra, so...
There's Ventura died.
If they're
I gotta
one
go
of those
see him.
groups, then it's
I want to
probably
talk to him
gonna be
anyway,
staying
see how
in
he's
front of
feeling. I want to see if he even wants to be undersheriff.
Do we have anybody respond to that 911 in Polito?
EMS is en route.
0176.
And 76 as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't see him being in meetings. I feel like he'd just get annoyed. I don't know, but we'll see. We got 9. Where was that 911 coming in from Polito? I just want to go there with EMS.
The one in Polito?
Yeah, was that it on Great Ocean? Is that what that call is?
Yeah, they're saying they got 2 dead people, so I'm assuming that's the spot.
Oh, yeah.
76 there now to look.
Decker, do you believe that the individuals up in Toledo are suspects from your latest scene?
I don't have any reason to so. Miguel on Marion, as far as I'm aware, isn't Hydra anymore, and I don't think he's Saints either, so.
Negative.
He's been hanging out with the besties, I think. But I am currently on scene. There is 2 people down on the side of the road. It looks like a vehicle accident happened and they ejected.
Alright, I'm just passing Bolingbrook right now.
Hello.
Somebody hit us and I flew out the window.
All right, EMS is almost here, okay? I'm not going to touch any of you
Oh my
guys because you
God.
seem conscious, but
Oh
they're
my
almost
gosh,
here, all
thank
right?
you. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Pulling up and laughing at us.
Yeah, they're laughing at us.
Who's
Why are
laughing
they
at
laughing
you?
at us?
I don't know.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, it's probably the person that called 911 then, huh?
No.
No, not that guy.
No,
No,
not
guy.
that guy. Someone else.
Oh, okay. Is that your vehicle over there, or that orange one?
Injuries
Yeah.
people have? Is there any gunshot wounds?
Okay.
I don't know why I
I'll-
said it like that. Yeah, it's mine.
Okay, I'll go get it for you.
You sure you can handle it? It's fast.
Oh, we're gonna come and head
Oh,
down
I'm all
there.
about fast, brother.
Alright.
You fitty you meat? Why you fitty you me? What?
04, I'm back on my feet.
Congrats.
Welcome back.
You alright, little guy? You feeling okay, buddy?
Yeah, a train sent the Sand King into me. It sent it off the train tracks flying into my face. Oh no.
Cassidy, I'm very nearly there.
I mean, they were both conscious and on the side of the road, so I didn't touch them.
I appreciate that.
I need to be filled in. Pause. Guys, I need to find where to get more fucking batteries in Tears of the Goddamn Kingdom. Is what I need. But I don't want to Google it.
Dispatch 50, I'm trying to catch up to a speeder northbound Los Santos Freeway. Stand by.
Explorer, I have been. I did the whole fire temple. I was like, okay, maybe one of the like conversion shops that you convert the fucking Zonite or whatever to the batteries is next to you know, next to the fire temple. So I went and did the fire temple pretty quick, but nope.
Dispatch 450 on a 1030.
I didn't find shit. Instead, I found a Coliseum that kicked my ass for like 2 hours.
Let me off.
No, because like
Belongs to Mike Howard.
Welcome.
I need a chicken sandwich.
Damn,
Oh
bro.
my god. I tried to buy a chicken sandwich today, and I got to the front, and they said, we're out of chicken. And I was like,
That's-
you've only been serving chicken
that's
sandwiches for an hour.
One
How are you
That's
out of
criminal.
It was.
Yep, yep.
We've got a Saints.
Stay in
So I had to get
jail.
I had to get a steak bake instead.
One Hydra Master.
That's awful.
One's got a Monkey
I'm
Master,
sorry that
one's got a
happened.
Hydra Master.
Can you wiggle your fingers and toast
You guys
me?
all good here, Cass?
Yeah, we're good.
We do have 2 Saints members trying to vehicle.
Go back to the city.
Later, bro. Thank you. Bye.
Yay, that's good.
You flipping me off?
Okay, stabilizing your neck, your back, your pussy, and your crack. And we'll get you to the hospital, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
We're
We're gonna go in the fast
my
car today.
car.
Your car's getting stuck here, brother.
Don't drive it. You can have it. It's yours.
My car's
You
here,
can
man.
have it, Cassidy. Did you hear that? You can have it.
Have sufficient units.
My car's here. Then how do I get back?
The female with the Hydra Master GSL positive.
What'd you say?
You'll catch all the criminals in it.
Check the Monkey Master now.
Oh no, is that faster than my car? My car's pretty quick, bro.
100%.
I just remembered I got.
Take it
hooked
for a
on,
spin, Cassidy.
I drove it a little bit.
Yeah, take it.
The orange rock.
36623. Didn't get hurt, so I won't hang it.
Dispatch 450, I'm in another 1038 brown and colored truck now, facing northbound Los Santos Freeway and water treatment plant.
Okay. This thing is fucking insane. He said it's the orange rocket.
Were there any calls for gunshots or anything?
Bro, what the fuck is this? This thing is too fast.
It's a
That was crazy.
prototype.
Yeah,
You
for
were
what?
on suddenly,
Fucking
you were down there.
spaceship?
Yeah.
This fuck.
You're an astronaut taxi.
It's a Lucky Plucker mobile.
Was this a taxi ride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry.
It's fucked up.
Bye,
Bro,
Cassidy.
I can't drive your car down there. I'm keeping it here. I'm sorry. You doubled?
Only with Delver.
Oh, Delver, you want to steal that guy's car?
Oh, he's. Oh, he'll go
Steal
to
the
jail.
car.
Well, not
What?
actually steal it. He wanted me to drive it, but I didn't have anybody to drive it down to the hospital. I was gonna drive him all the way back up
Delver
here,
even know
but
how to drive?
What
if
kind
you
of
drive
a
it to
question?
the hospital, then I don't have to drive
Yes,
them
I
back up
do.
here.
You
Then
won't
it's perfect.
ride a bike?
Yeah, I know how to drive.
Here, Delvey, I'll give you the keys, bro. If you wouldn't mind helping me out. This thing is
No
called
problem.
the Orange Rocket. It's very fast.
The orange rocket. Okay.
Please be careful. He told me to drive it. I drove it. It's the fastest fucking thing I've ever
it's
seen.
locked. Okay.
Please be safe. I'll meet you at the hospital.
Can we get 77's dollar pills?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
there
you
any
will.
individual back leaving? They going up to Fulham Drive. I'm not going to be able to see because there's no individual who will stay with me. The base,
I didn't
Sultan,
know how to
Fulton's
switch
occupied.
gears.
Look like the Saints members headed up onto Forum. Description of vehicle? A base, Sultan, Fulton's occupied. But they're an individual dollar bills.
Dispatch, my 1038 is code 410-8.
What type of car is that, John? It's got to have an engine. Alright, it has to have an upgraded engine.
Mr. PD.
Send it.
If available, we're going to need a bus sent down to in front of the laundromat here by Dollar Deals. We have one down in
Copy that.
I can't even see it. It actually disappeared. It's literally a tiny little speck. I can barely see that.
Alright, Charlie wants $76 bills.
Damn, Delver's going crazy right now. Look at him. Three on 9 to Veronica Butterbars Mars. His racing name is Goofy.
Radio
check.
EMS.
Need assistance on the active at the civilian docks or no?
Hey, sir.
We have one in cuffs right now.
I got somebody to drive your car down. It's parked in the front of the hospital, okay?
Oh no, they're gonna take my stuff.
Who's gonna take your stuff? It's deputy mayor. He's not gonna take your stuff.
Oh.
I think
You feel better, okay?
The monkey mask guy was positive.
Hello.
The guy was negative at the civilian dock.
Look up, and I think he was positive.
Dude, you're on the sidewalk.
Yeah, so are you.
I'm walking.
You need a ride?
Yeah, I guess so.
Where do you want to go?
Not quite sure. That car's kind of dangerous.
You did call it the Orange Rocket.
Well, no, it's because it's so
Yeah, I don't know
short
what
that
you're on
turning
about. I
is
don't see
like
what you
really
see, so-
sudden.
Unless you want to come and do your
Yeah,
test
and
again,
it goes 0 to 1,000 in 0.1 seconds.
Really does.
23 CMC.
The turning, it's not gradual though. It just turns.
Yeah.
It's like a 90-degree angle.
The GSR.
You think you
It's like an RC car.
What you up to, Delver? How you been, bro?
Doing good. Just was overhearing whatever is wrong with dispatch.
That's been
Slowly
an ever-looming
planning out.
issue.
I mean, I feel that job sounds like it's just like
At the hospital.
kind of rough. Like,
What, dispatch? Doing dispatch? Yeah, it sucks.
yeah, I mean, like, I don't think like people interested in dispatch, like, I don't think like they have a bad job if that's just the type of person they are, but I think the job is a hard sell.
It's just boring. Like, there's a lot of downtime. So, like, even if you enjoy the actual dispatching portion of it, there is a lot of downtime.
Yeah, well, also
And
like
it's
the
all
work-
like on the radio. So, you know,
it's
unless
on
you
the-
have people coming to you, you're just trapped in a fucking room. It's boring.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. We had issues with dispatch. We had dispatchers. It was running okay, but there was a lot of internal drama and
like what?
Like they just hated each other. Like there was like 3 main dispatchers and they fucking hated each other's guts and they just fought all the time. And it was like really petty.
Whoa.
So we decided to gut all of dispatch and we just removed it all and totally fucking just most of them quit or got fired anyway. And then LSPD really wanted to try give Peach a chance to run dispatch, so we gave her the opportunity, but now it's been like, 4 months and nothing's really changed. So I think it's time we move on from that. I said yes to the LSPD to appease them, to work on relationships, even though I didn't think it was the best idea. And I think it's a bit of a failed experiment. I think
don't
it's
know,
a pretty
like-
simple fix. We just make AJ or Rose the dispatch lead, and then we have them come straight to high command to get their SOPs approved.
Yeah, I feel like ideally for dispatch, it sucks so bad that people can't do those 911 calls, because honestly, I think that would add a lot of appeal to
Yeah, it's
dispatch,
huge.
but out of control.
Calling and talking to the dispatchers on the phone is hilarious.
Yeah, I really like that. Like, that would, like, stuff like that would make me think maybe I should be dispatch, I don't think I'd actually do it, though, but still.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah,
it,
no,
it
I
has
agree.
appeal.
There's certain things like that for sure. That's like something. There's nothing we can do, right?
No, I know. They also just need, like, I don't know, I guess maybe they just need, like, something that makes them interact with, like, people in the police more or something. I don't know. I don't
Well,
think
I mean, people
them
in the
being in a
BCSO
car
talk to them,
matters.
apparently.
Yeah.
But there's just not, like, we don't go to the office that often up there unless we make an
Right.
arrest. Like, at least MRPD, like, even a majority of the cops come down here and go to MRPD to get gear because they're already down here. Like, there's just not a
Yeah.
lot of time for her to see, for any of the dispatchers, AJ or Rose, to see anybody if they sit up there, which is unfortunate. But, like, I don't know. I've been telling people forever at the meetings, like, you see a dispatcher, be nice to them, talk to them, etc., because that shit sucks. And whenever we don't have dispatch, people bitch that we don't have dispatch, and then when we do have dispatch, people aren't appreciative of it. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I guess you just need, like, a creative I feel like the only thing that might make that job better is if they just have like a list of former 911 calls and they just like even call them back like a day later, because I feel like that would catch me off guard if someone called me a day later about some call I made.
Well, AJ said that he if people
Yeah,
don't
he
call
did say that.
anonymously, they call them back. But he said everybody
That's
just does it
good.
anonymously, even if it doesn't need to be anonymous.
Oh.
Which I guess, I mean, some people just fall into the habit of doing it anonymously, I guess, but
Sure.
I don't know. It just seems like, I feel like we just give more autonomy to them, let them do their thing. Even when
Right.
the dispatchers were fighting, we still had dispatchers, and we let dispatch run it. We were more hands off. And I think we need to go back to that. Like, it did function. Although they argued, but that was more of like a drama issue and not a how a dispatch was actually running issue.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked to you since like the whole election and stuff.
Yeah, what's going on?
How do you I just haven't talked to you. Like, how you doing? How do you think it went? What's your opinion?
I mean, I'm fucking pissed off.
Okay.
I can't lie. I think Aspen is fantastic. I think she is definitely deserving of the position, and I think she'll make a great sheriff. But I feel like I got held back, especially if I was the first choice, as it's been told to me, by other people's opinions and for everybody being scared. And I think that's fucking dumb. I can't lie. If Mumbles really just didn't want to deal with the heat from Nino from appointing me sheriff because of, you know, he didn't want to deal with backlash, which I get to a degree. It's like, I don't know. That infuriates me. How many times do we let this guy's been the mayor for what? It'll be 9 months at the end of this term, and he has dictated the whole progression of the BCSO, and he's not even in our county, and we're continuing to let him do that by him, even if it's like an offhanded remark, having a say in our election for sheriff. And that fucking drives me up a wall, like genuinely. Nothing makes me more mad, and honestly, I can't lie, I'm a little disappointed with Mumbles, if that's the case. I really am. That being said, I'm not giving up on the department. I told Aspen that I would be more than happy to be her undersheriff today if that's what she decided. I love the department, and I want the best for it no matter what. But that doesn't mean that the whole process and everything didn't absolutely drive me up a wall. Because it did.
I get it. You have any questions? Like,
no,
honestly?
I think it was pretty straightforward. I get it. Nino can be a real bastard when he wants to be, and keeping the peace is beneficial for especially the vision that Mumbles has of the North and for the rest of you guys. But at the same time, I just don't trust the motherfucker. If he wants to do something, he is going to do it regardless of who's the sheriff. And if he was actively pushing for Aspen to be the sheriff, it's because he has a fucking... I truly believe that every single thing he does has nefarious undertones. And I think that he didn't want me there because I was somebody that actively stood up against him and didn't fucking suck his dick. And whenever he was a fucking scumbag, I told him he was a scumbag. So I think that's why he actively went out of his way to try to make me not the sheriff, whatever that may have been. And that it upsets me because I really feel like I deserved it. I put in a lot of fucking work. I sacrificed a lot for Bones to be his undersheriff when I wanted to be the sheriff. And instead of like, I'm not even looking, I don't want a statue built to me. I don't want to be put on a pedestal or anything. But instead of getting like what I believe is deserved, like at least some sort of, I don't know, just some sort of fucking like recognition for everything I did. And all the fucking everything I put into it. Instead, the only thing that ever gets fucking brought up to me is the one crash out I had on Nino. And now people don't know if they could trust me, which is insane. And the reason I crashed out on the guy is because he called me the R word and was being a totally complete piece of shit. I mean, it's like that, the fact that that shit is still being used against me as a reason people can't see me in positions is insane. especially if you know the context. You know why I crashed out.
I know the
so
context. I know the context.
I hate that, and people use that against me to this day, and it fucking drives me up a wall. I don't know. At the end of the day, I love the department. I love everybody in it, so I'm gonna be there no matter what happens. But yeah, I feel a little slighted by it, and I'm upset.
Can I tell? Because obviously I was part of the panel. Oh, there's a thing here. Do you want me to tell you what like my thought process was for like my vote kind of thing?
Sure,
Obviously,
if
like
you
Mumbles
want.
made the.
Up to you.
I'll tell you.
Of course.
My personal opinion was kind of split between you and Aspen. I didn't view you as number one, and I didn't necessarily view Aspen as number one. It was true that, like, if you were to like put it on paper, like, who do you think might lead to some larger chance of like some conflict with Nino? I guess you would probably be higher, but I didn't think that mattered because Nino's just fucking random. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Who cares? Also, I think a pretty big thing to consider, a lot of the stuff that like we're like maybe planning to push or whatever, like we're trying to get a don't kill the vibe charge and like weird shit like that, which we're having like weird talks with DOJ about, is I think the reality is the counties are just in completely different places now. And for example, I would say for numerous reasons, because I was a part of this, if like Andy tried to pass a charge like that, they would just be like saying crazy conspiracy theories about her and stuff, how she's trying to like ruin stuff. But I don't think Nino takes us seriously in that kind of way. But also just the context of like where legislation is at is also different. So it's like, I think it's going to be harder for us to get into some sort of conflict like that in general, just because of the timing of things and maybe like he takes us less seriously. I don't know.
I could understand that.
In my mind, for the candidate on who should be sheriff, and this was just my mind, I felt like both you and Aspen would have led to like the department being in like a good my opinion was just have the people who are like clearly big members of the department, who when you think about the department you think of them. My opinion was, as long as like they're happy, who matter, like it doesn't matter who the mayor is, the sheriff is, right? It seems like both you and Aspen really cared a lot about the department, so obviously that's good. I will say though, I did not get to talk.
Honestly,
right? I did not get to talk to you as much as I wanted to, like during that time. I think just because we weren't around at the same times, whatever. I don't know if that would have influenced my opinion though. But in my mind, just because of how chaotic the sheriff's, not the mayor's offices are, and it can always be a mayor every term and stuff, I wasn't necessarily worried about, let's say, with how former PDs used to work, where it was more like structured and there's more order and it's not like chaotic depending on who the mayor is. I personally wasn't necessarily as concerned in my mind about the continuity of the next sheriff being someone who's, I guess, been working towards the rank of sheriff for all this time. You know what I mean? I was just more so focused on what are the candidates and who might be a good one for like the 3 months or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's important for that, but to a degree as well. I think, I really do think bringing in somebody who the rest of the department would see as unqualified, no matter how good they actually do, is a detriment. Moving somebody from like Moss, like that, never, no matter how competent she could have been, it never would have left that she was a cadet that got promoted to chief, because people felt slighted by it, right? But when Bones got elected sheriff, nobody was like, this guy can't be the sheriff, he sucks, because everybody knew, he was in the department, people seen him around. It's the same with even Maxwell. Can I just be upfront and honest with you?
I don't care. Yeah, say whatever you
I don't
want.
think Maxwell's all that great. I think she's a great person, But like when it comes to actual field work and making the correct decisions, I don't think that she can do that. I think she has like some major lapses in judgment sometimes.
Wait, who's Maxwell?
She
I don't
was
even know
just
if I
made
know
a
her.
captain in the LSP.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know her.
But I think that like her field leadership can get a little wonky sometimes, and I also think she fed into the Nino Kool-Aid a little bit, which is not good in my opinion to have somebody as high command. But whatever.
Sure.
Besides the point. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
The next sheriff. I was talking about the continuity. You mentioned unqualified
yeah,
people.
sorry.
You felt like Moss was unqualified. You were talking about that. You brought up Maxwell, who's now a captain.
Yeah, even Maxwell, like, and I feel like a lot of people have the same opinion of me. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like they do. But since she's been around for so long, like, people aren't that up in arms about it. They're like, shit happens, right? Or like, you know, whatever. But as soon as it's somebody that hasn't been around, like, it's just, you know, it makes people feel like they work for nothing, especially if they're, like, even, you know, if there's an election and say, you know, like Aspen won, right? At the end of the day, I don't feel it was for nothing because I feel like somebody that was worthy of the position got it, right? But, like, if you appointed somebody that I did not feel like it was worthy, I'd be 100,000 times more pissed, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
So, like, I think it has to be somebody that at least has people in the department wouldn't be mad at.
That's what I mean, that's what I felt too, especially how the sheriff's office is now. I personally felt like it had to be you or
Alright, I need to
Aspen.
answer
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how would you deal with a deputy who mischarged a class 3 as a class 2?
They mischarge a class 3 as a class 2?
Yeah, with the difference being a $720,000 fine.
What was the weapon?
An LMG.
Who was it?
Quangle.
Quangle of all people didn't get that right?
Yeah, Jamal had an LMG on him this morning.
Ooh, brother, that's kind of big, man. I mean, I know it's just a charge fuck up, which is not the end of the world. Like, he's not getting fucked,
That's huge
but
for the
that's a
budget.
huge charge, man. I don't know. That's like several daps and like a very creative punishment that he is definitely not gonna like. That has to do with him knowing charges. Because, bro, $720,000. That's putrid. That paid for half. That would have paid for like half of our helipads.
Yeah, a good amount of it. All right, I'll think about what.
I mean,
what
we
could
can
be
think
done.
about. We can cook on a punishment. We don't have to give him a punishment right away. The DAP, sure, and like a talking to, sure. But I'm assuming that you got that covered. But we can brainstorm a punishment with some other people if you want. Also, I want to talk to you in a bit if you're free.
Yeah, whenever. Okay. How's Jenna? Maybe Jenna's got a creative punishment.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Later.
Bye.
Apparently, somebody accidentally mischarged a class 3 as a class 2, and it's a $750,000 charge difference.
Sorry, what were you saying? Are you still on the phone?
I was talking to you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Somebody mischarged somebody. They charged them with a class 2 when they had a class 3, and it's a $750,000 charge.
Yeah, I heard the call. It's crazy. I didn't know it was that much money for a class 3.
Well, we've only seen like one ever. Apparently, someone had a
Oh.
fucking LMG today.
Oh my god.
I know, nuts.
Oh. But I mean, the most popular choices though for sheriff were, I would say you, Aspen, McNulty. A lot of people. I personally, my top 2 were you and Aspen, but like a lot of people saw the top 2 as like say McNulty, someone else, whatever. Like McNulty was very popular of a choice too.
I think McNulty's great, but I think he's a field leader.
Yeah.
I just don't think he pushes the culture of the department enough. Like, he doesn't, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. but like he's not somebody that wants to do the bits and stuff. And unfortunately, at least for the culture that maybe not every police department, but for the police department that we built, that is a very big fucking thing for us, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, I just don't think you could really have a sheriff be somebody that's going to kind of disregard the culture that's already been built. If it was a new department or even the LSPD, I think he could do great. But, like, he's just, I don't know. He's not... Even yesterday, he did something that upset me, where it was like a dispatcher was talking, how that nobody goes up and talks to them. And then the AJ, the person that you've seen today, and then McNulty in the meeting, after the meeting, went up to him and immediately started questioning. He was like, isn't it your job to mark me?
Well, we
like,
we didn't pick him, but yeah, like I've asked so many people about like who they think should be sheriff. But
Listen,
yeah,
Aspen,
like,
we
heard
did
all
a
this
vote
stuff.
with the department like 2 months ago, and it was me, Bones, Aspen, Ventura, and Dakota as the top 5.
Yeah.
And you know, any of those 5 I would have been okay with, because that's what the department wanted. Like you wouldn't get like heat from me being upset about the pick if it was one of those 5, because that's, you know, a democratic process. That's who the top 5 of the people wanted. But I don't know. I
mean,
said,
it sucks. Yeah.
There's just like there's a lot of things with the sheriff too that a lot of people don't see. Like, you know, there's stupid shit. It's unfortunate that we even have to talk about it. But when people do dumb shit, you have to email them. You need to, you know, and you have to stand your ground, et cetera, et cetera. People have been fired like that, you know. And that's something I'm comfortable with, and I know a lot of other people are not comfortable with that. I can't speak on the other applicants. I'm sure McNulty would have been fine with it. I can't speak on Aspen because I don't actually know. But, you know, that's just like another unfortunate reality of the job, is you need somebody that's comfortable doing that kind of shit too. And taking a lot of heat, like, in my opinion. That is something you need somebody to be the sheriff, is somebody that will take heat if necessary. Like, when Nino is doing dumb shit, like, I'm fine tanking that heat, and because it comes with a lot of unwanted shit with it, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying. And
I get it.
Like, you know, that's something I'm comfortable with. And I feel like you need somebody like sheriff that will stand up for people in situations that other people wouldn't, because they don't want the backlash, right? That's something I'm also capable of and have done and continue to do, regardless of what the shit I get for it. But I don't know. I'm not upset about Aspen, but I do feel slighted. I am very upset.
I understand. I mean, I was like even like I think you both are good options, right? Like it sucks that like one of them has to not win, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you're both going for sheriff. There's only one sheriff, right?
Yeah. I just don't know what
it's not the same.
I thought about it though, and I had a chat with her, and I think I'll take under sheriff if she wants me, because honestly, I want a big say in the department. I won't lie. People respect captains, but they don't go to the captains. They go to the sheriff. They go to the undersheriff. When people want shit done, justices go to the undersheriff. They don't go to the fucking captains. And, you know, me and Bones created the department, so I want to have a say in it. And I feel like I can do that best as the undersheriff. And if Mumbles continues to do a good job, I can't see him being replaced in 3 months unless he doesn't want to do it again. And what does that look like for me as a chance for sheriff in 6 months down the line? That's a long time. And who's to say what will happen? I do think that if I go for undersheriff again, I'll never be the sheriff. But what can I do? I had to weigh my options.
It's like, it's so tricky too, because like even like I guess both you and Aspen were undersheriffs in the past in like different contexts, also. But like, even with like both of you as undersheriffs, like I don't think it's like, obviously that's like a good gauge on how you might be as sheriff, but I don't think it's necessarily fair to assume how you were as undersheriff is exactly how you're going to be a sheriff, right? Because like there's different.
There's things I definitely wanted to do different than Bones. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, we agreed on a lot, which made us a good pair. But at the end of the day, he was the fucking sheriff. I was the undersheriff. I had to run everything through him. And, you know, if he wanted things a certain way, that's how it was, regardless of how I felt. And, you know, we definitely had some differing opinions for sure. And like I said, I don't feel like I'm owed anything. I don't feel like I'm owed sheriff at all. I think I put in the work to be considered for it though. But like I said, I don't feel like I'm owed anything. But, you know, I dropped out of running for sheriff so that I can help Bones win because, you know, Cornwood was a mighty mound to surpass. And, you know, my goal was always to be the sheriff. I never told people I wanted to be high command. I never told people I wanted to be under sheriff. I always told people that I was going to be the sheriff. When the department opened, I was running for sheriff and I was going to be the sheriff. It's always been my goal. So not getting it twice sucks ass. It really does. 3 times even. Because, you know, we handed Pred 5 names that he was supposed to pick from. And I thought that I was the name that he would pick out of the 5, but he never went with that. It went down a whole spiral.
You know what I heard about that? Side tangent. I heard
What?
that, I don't know if this is true. I think it might be. Apparently, when that was happening, apparently he tried to just have the police, like the sheriff's office elect the sheriff themselves with him like not having a hand in it at all. And the DOJ allegedly like said, no, you have to pick. So he just picked a random person because they didn't want to deal with it.
So,
which is kind of like a whole thing.
There's a lot of shit with Pred, okay?
No, I know.
Pred was somebody that came in to our meetings, immediately shit on Andy and shit on Eve.
I know.
So, like, people were like, what the fuck? And then he started running for mayor, and when he came to our meetings, you know, he was a fucking asshole, even then.
Yeah.
So, then he was like wondering, oh, why the fuck do people don't like me? Well, I wonder why. It's because you're a complete fucking total cunt.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, you know, whatever, he becomes the mayor, and he tells me and Bones to just trust him with a lot of shit. We're like, well, we don't trust you because you haven't given us anything to trust you on. So, like, give us something to work with. And he just kept saying, trust me or bad shit will happen. It was just like veiled threats. Like, trust me or you're fucked, basically. And me and Bones were like, we're not going to do that. So we contested the legislation that he tried to repeal. And that's when it just went tits up. Like, after that, he just felt like we went against him, and he had a vendetta against us since then. And everybody, you know, I don't know what he wanted to do with the actual election, like who he was going to elect, but me and him got into, like, I guess, a semi-argument during the meeting. I purposely picked the meeting to do it because he wasn't showing up, and I wanted people to see it. And then he walked out of the meeting and just appointed Radish as sheriff. And then we said, okay, well, you can't do that because you're trying to repeal the legislation, and it lost, so you just broke the law. And then yada yada, governor woke up, yada yada. You know this, but
oh, I know the story. I don't know, like, but anyway, what I was saying though is it's like, especially with stuff like that, like seeing how chaotic it can be in like the continuity of like police departments and stuff right now, which I disagree with the system, to be honest. I think it's kind of stupid, but I think it's also like with how things are, I think in my mind too, it put a little bit less value on like trying to focus on necessarily like trying to maintain how the department was, and instead just trying to like make the department a place people want to be. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to uphold like a past thing and then have it get torn apart, and then try and uphold the past thing and have it get torn apart. Like, I don't know.
We've been pretty good. We've held on to our ideals in the PCSO pretty well. I mean, again, there's certain things I disagree with and I don't like, and I feel like I'm always down for goofy stuff, but I just worry about falling down a path of like becoming the fuck around department, and that worries me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just want, you know, I just want people who work there to be excited about working there, and not necessarily people who are constantly all about quote unquote, like say the old ways or whatever, and then it gets torn apart, etc. I don't think you're like that though, but it's just a thought.
No, I don't care. Like, listen, there's things that I like and I want to see. I'm always fine with change, sure. Obviously, I still have some standards, but I don't think any of that is going. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, I think Aspen will do great. I really, truly do. I just, at the end of the day, I felt like I was right for it, and I feel like I got held back by somebody that's been holding me back for quite literally the past 8 months. Like, my life has been dictated by a guy that I want nothing to do with, and because I'm not a pussy and because I stand up for people, I'm constantly in his crosshair, and for some reason, I'm always getting fucked, and I'm tired of getting fucked. And I feel like you're just not you, but I feel like at some point we're just bowing down to the bully and letting him get whatever he wants continuously. And I'm not about that. That makes me very angry.
I get what you're saying. Honestly, though, I think part of what you're saying is actively true. Like, I think on paper, I think a lot of us agree that, say, for example, someone in the high command in the sheriff's office is probably a bit more likely to get into even just one argument with Nino if it were to be you, but that's not really a big deal. You know what I mean? But
yeah, but at the end of the day, I feel like
on paper,
I don't
though,
know. I need that.
I think you're.
I don't know.
No, I agree. I think, though, to be honest, I think you're assuming a little too much that that was a huge thing. It was a thing, but I don't think it's as big as you're making it out to be, at least from my perspective. I don't think we were we can't do that guy because he's gonna get into some Nino's gonna hate us. That was not a huge. It was a concern, kind of, but it wasn't as big as you're making it out to be, because we kind of just concluded Nino's probably just gonna get into whatever he feels like anyway. So
yeah, I mean, whatever. From what I've been told, is I was, it was going to be me, but those concerns push it over the edge for Aspen. Which, again, like I said, I get, but it's infuriating.
Originally, Mumbles' one of his top choices was McNulty in the beginning, so it wasn't either Aspen or you, believe it or not.
I believe
And then
that.
at one point, then we moved on to Aspen and you. Then it changed a little bit, and then just slowly changed. It wasn't really cut and dry like that, as you may assume. At least
No, again, I listen. I'm not saying the choice was me and nobody else had a chance, and then Nino said that, and then you were like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna do everything we can not to appoint Cassidy." But I feel like, based on what I've been told, at least by people that were there in the panel, etc., that the consensus was more than likely me, but that the fact that Nino and his veiled threats were enough to push other people above me. Which is fine. Like I said, I get it. It's not like I'm saying, a flip switch and it went from yes, Cassidy to no, hell no. I just feel like obviously that concern pushed it over the edge to picking Aspen over me. At least that's how it seems. Especially based on what I've been told. And like I said, I get it, but it pisses me off. Because again, I don't want anything to do with the guy, but I'm always in his crosshair because I'm not going to bow down. I'm always going to stand up for people. And I continue to do it, and I continue to get shit for it, but... But, I mean, like I said, it is what there's nothing else I can do. I have to accept the reality of the fact that Aspen is the sheriff, likely will be for a very long time, and I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with losing my chance as sheriff, because I really feel like it's probably long gone, but...
What do you think a long time is when you say a very long time?
Like 6 months, I think is a pretty long time for a sheriff.
Do you think it should be 6 months?
Well, no, I think Aspen... Well, I think Mumbles is going to get reelected.
Yeah, but,
Because he cares about the thing, and I don't think a lot of other people care about the actual North, and I think that's going to rub a lot of people the right way, and I think he'll have no issue getting reelected. And if he goes again, I don't see why he would ever replace Aspen unless she does major fuck-ups, which I don't assume she will because she's great. So, I mean, it's just where do you go? There's only one position for me to ever move up, and that would be back to sheriff or to give it a go, but...
Unless Bones starts his super troopers or whatever the fuck he's talking about.
I always thought there should be a commissioner's office, that's a whole different discussion. That's a whole big
Yeah.
topic. Like that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like, if I care enough about the department that I want to have enough say in it, I should really push for undersheriff, so that I don't feel kind of useless for the next 6 months.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
But it's sad.
I mean, I'm upset about it too. Like, I think I would have felt this way for both you and Aspen, regardless of like who won, because I want both of you to be sheriff. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of wanted both. But obviously there's only one.
I almost had my opportunity. I almost took it from Bones when he was around less. So I would have had it for a couple of months, but we decided not to do it. And then I was just going to run after him, and then I didn't fucking get it.
Jeez.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh. I don't know.
I will be running against Nino if he runs for mayor again in the South next time, and I will be stepping down if I win immediately.
Ooh.
And giving it to a deputy mayor.
I think Princess wants to run if he doesn't run. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know anything about that, but I know she wants to.
I'm
I
also in like
personally don't
half a
really
mind to
care
just go
about that
after him,
too.
by the way.
You're
But
about
I know
half a
that will
mind to do
cause
what?
issues that were supposed to be avoided.
Well, you're half a mind to do what?
Go after Nino and just be a total nuisance. Just try to get him impeached and just be a total fucking complete cunt. I'm annoyed by him. But I know that will cause issues for you guys, which you were trying to avoid.
I don't even know, like, the thing is, though, like, he was, like, way more problematic when Andy was mayor. He seems way more chilled out now, at least towards us, as a mayor's office, which
He
is,
hated
like,
Andy, he didn't like
annoying.
Eve, didn't like...
Yeah.
Didn't like Angel, I
know. I don't know. Like, I never really talked to him at all during that, so honestly, I just don't think, like, he, at least for me, has, like, a much of an opinion, but, like, even for Mumbles and Elena, like, he just doesn't really seem to care. I guess because maybe Elena was a deputy mayor for Pred or something, so, like...
I don't know, I'm
I
good.
don't know.
Listen, dude, don't get me wrong. I could
I don't
be
know.
saying absolutely the most heinous shit about how awful I thought he was going to be. But at the end of the day, if he is out of the business, I'm happy. I won't be complaining. Good.
It's, like, frustrating, but it seems to be true. Because, like, some of the shit we're talking about, like, for weird legislation we want to do or whatever, like, I don't think Nino doesn't really know about what we're up to, really, but he doesn't seem to care. And then if we tell him just a little bit, like, we don't, like, with Andy, we'd wake up the next day and it turns out Nino was having, like, he was, like, talking about what we were talking about for 1 hour.
Yeah, but
for 6
exactly. You
hours
work
the
with
last
Andy
night.
and
We
Eve,
wake
like,
up,
so
he's
you
got
know,
55
like, you
questions.
know how he can be. It's fucking crazy. I don't know.
Like, it was literally like we talk about something for 45 minutes the previous day. We wake up the next day, turns out Nino's been in meetings about it, talking about what we were talking about for 45 minutes for 8 hours. And now he's got like 100 questions and none of us want to actually talk to him because it's just annoying. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
then that makes him doom spiral even more. And it's like, dude, like, just get out of here, bro.
I agree.
Stop calling me.
Put the legislation in the bag.
That made him assume that, like, we hate him or something, which made him start doing crazy shit. And it just got, like, progressively a bit more annoying. And we're just like, we just want to chill up north, dude. Like, come on. I don't know, man.
I mean, that's been my biggest thing is, like, we really, sure, some people have done some shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to pretend like we are totally free of blame. Like, there has definitely been some people have done some shit to piss him off, etc. And LSPD,
That's just gonna happen,
man.
though. Like,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
But, like, it really does seem like kind of out of nowhere. Like, we really never wanted beef. When we opened the BCSO, we never wanted beef with the South, and it really felt like it was forced. As soon as Peters and Moss were appointed,
It was.
It was super forced. And
honestly,
no
I
one
was
really
getting
accepted that
flashbacks
shit.
to Sanguine Island. I was getting big flashbacks to that, to be honest, when that was happening.
So it's like it was just silly and a lot, and you know, it just like the obsession
PTSD.
stayed even though we didn't want anything to do with them. Like we continued
Yeah.
to never want anything to do with them, but the obsession continues. But I don't know why. And like I said, we're not free of blame, but to like harp on the minor things compared to
No, I
like
get it.
the what we have been given in return, it's it's nonsensical to me. It's ridiculous. But it is the world we live in, bro.
It's so strange. Like, I don't know. But yeah. I just think he doesn't like I think he's just got more stuff to do now, so he just doesn't really like I think he just has more stuff to do, and that's why he's not so preoccupied. I think that's literally all it is. I think that's all it is, man, to be honest.
I mean, it's
I think
definitely
he's-
possible. He's dealing with shit with the
Yeah.
LSPD. I mean, Turner is the interim chief. I think they're trying to find new chief. I don't know what they're going to do. I truly
He's also
don't know
got,
who they're
like,
going to
his-
appoint.
He's got more projects, like the court center and stuff like that, to talk about too.
For some reason,
got more random committees and teams that all want to talk to him about his
I
random
think that's
projects.
Turner right
like-
there, actually.
Might be. He's just got more stuff going on, so I think he just like doesn't really care.
Good.
Which is good.
Yeah, not going to complain. Let you
Yeah,
guys
I
do
don't
your
know.
thing. Let him do his fucking thing. Just keep it that way.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it sucks that the mayor's offices actually can have the power to just ruin a department, like for real. It's really unfortunate. But
I think you guys did it the right way, but
Yeah,
at the
but
same time, it's
we
just
didn't
like
have to.
my opinion of it is like when you're running for mayor, right? Like you're basically running for two positions at that point because you're appointing the sheriff or the chief of police. So
Right.
you know, and at first it was an election for sheriff, and I don't think a lot of people think about that when they're voting. The only people that
No,
care are the
no.
cops, right? So it doesn't really matter to a lot of people, and they're not going to bring it up in the speeches for the most part, like unless they're asked about
I
it
mean,
because they don't
when
care.
Andy ran, that was a big part of her election. And then when Eve was running, like it was just assumed that like you and Bones would keep it, which I think was true.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mumbles didn't even like at that point. Like Mumbles didn't even consider that fact until like after he became mayor, and then he had to do a whole panel or whatever. But like, yeah,
It was
I
just
don't know.
silly, in my opinion. I don't know. I thought it was extremely silly.
It just sucks. Like I mean, I think there's some aspects which are kind of like, it's cool that the mayor's offices and the sheriff's office like can work together, but it's not really together if you actually look into it. It's like
Yeah, but it's also a
in an
weird
ideal
like balance
situation
of
it is,
power
but
too, right?
It is.
Because like
Well,
you
'cause
technically
reality
elect
is-
the sheriff, but you're not the boss as the mayor. Like
Yeah,
you can't
but-
come in and tell me what to do, but at the same time, you're the fucking
The reality
mayor.
is though, if Mumbles is like, you know, a bit of a, if he's a bit evil, he kind of is your boss. If you're sheriff, because he could just be like, if you don't do what I say, you're fired. I'm gonna get someone to do what I say to be
Yeah,
sheriff.
and then, but
Like,
then that
that's
leads to
actually how it
impeachment.
works.
That's how it's supposed to work. Like if
Yeah, but is
but
it
it doesn't.
though?
I
It
mean,
won't.
no, probably not. No. But
Like,
that's how
we
it's
could do so
supposed.
much
In
crazy
theory,
shit
that
and
is
not
how it
face
works. Like,
consequences.
if you guys wanted to, but I think the PD respect the mayors that show respect to the PD, right? Like, if the mayor's office wants something from us or asks for something, we're gonna do it if we have a good relationship. Why would we not, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. When you have Pred was having the besties come into our office and have meetings in the sheriff's office while we were doing police work, and we are like, okay, that's where you lose the help. And now if you ask for something from us, everybody's like, fuck you.
Yeah. Then he gets mad when you say that, and it's
Yeah,
like, dude,
yeah. Then he yells. Then he's your boss. I'm your boss, remember? And then he threatens to fire the sheriff and yada yada, so on and so forth.
It's like, why do people not like me?
That was
Why do all the
always the
people I
funniest
scream
thing
at,
with me
why are they
was
mad
when
at
he
me?
asked, he's like, I don't even know these people. Why do they hate me? It's because, like, okay, exactly. You don't know them, and the 5 times they've met you, you came into a room and called their friend a cunt. and made like some really insensitive jokes. I wonder why they dislike you. If you did your due diligence to reach out to them and maybe get them to like you, then they would like you. But if their only interaction with you is from a distance and you're being a total asshole, why would they like you?
Yeah. I agree.
When I walk up to people, no one says to me, like, people that I don't know, they never have, well, they hear that I crash a lot, but they never hear that I'm a fucking scumbag, and they don't hate me before they know me. There's clearly a reason for that.
Yeah.
People don't just think you're an asshole for no reason.
Usually. Yeah, I don't know.
But whatever. Like I said, I don't care. It is what it is. If Nino is doing his thing, let Nino do his thing. I'm happy. I really, at the end of the day, as much as beef I have with him,
again, to be honest, I don't like. I actually don't get how he keeps going. I don't understand it.
Oh, it's crazy. But if he wants to do it and he leaves us the fuck alone, and I truly hope that, like I said, no matter how much beef we have, I truly hope that he makes the city a better place, right? Like, the court center thing, regardless of everything, I think it's cool.
I think that thing's a good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So, like, keep doing that shit. Just stay out of our business. I just don't want anything to do with you. We have our fucking. We had our beef. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's just leave each other fucking alone. It seems like he can't do that with me. I'm trying to do my best with him, but I'm gonna continue to do that.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck away from the guy and just continue to do my fucking job.
Yeah.
So, if he's just out of it and you guys are doing your shit up north and south, good. Glad. Happy to hear it.
So, I don't, my opinion is that the mayor's office, other than just like checking in, seeing what's going on, I think it's like bad to like try and micromanage the PD or anything like that, right? Obviously. Although I guess maybe some people don't see that as obviously, but
yeah, because you want to have your leaders feel empowered, right?
Yeah.
And you want to
let
feel
them,
like they're the
do
ones
their
that are in
thing.
charge and let them do their thing. But at the same time, I feel like the mayor, being a part of things is good. You want to be a part of the community, especially the PD, especially if you're the one electing the sheriff or the chief. But you can't overdo it. Like, at the end of the day, you're the mayor. We respect you as the mayor. We want to see you do great things for the city, north or south, as the mayor. It's just like, don't overstep. Don't micromanage everybody. Have faith in the people that you put in charge.
Cassidy, I have an evil mandate, which I have discussed with many members of the sheriff's office.
Is it the
which
fish
is gonna
thing?
Be required. Oh, you've heard about the thing, have you?
I have. I've heard mumblings and rumblings about the fish.
Did I tell you about the fish thing, or was that someone else?
Aspen, me and her had a heart-to-heart earlier about the undersheriff thing, and she made a remark to me about it. I was in the loop.
Something I've been cooking up. Got some stuff like that on the future radar.
I think it's a good idea. My one and only like information, I guess, or like helpful tip was I'm not a big fisherman. The couple times I caught the same fish. Like, I caught like 30 catfish in a row the other day, and I went there for like an hour. So a specific fish might be a little hard, unless there's like things you can get to catch specific fish. I don't know.
I'm gonna pick how it works is if you're fishing, you get different types of fish depending on the depth. So we're probably
That's all right. Just be careful for me.
Well, that truck is so cool. We're gonna pick a fish that's in like shallow water that's easy to get, so you can just fish off the coastline to get it.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, then I would say give people the information of where to catch that fish.
Yeah, that's all gonna be. I want it to be it's just supposed to be like literally something that takes 5 minutes that you have to do every day if you're on duty. That's like literally the point.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
The whole point is go up
that.
to Blaine County for 5 minutes and catch 3 fish for like our overpopulation objective or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
I think it's funny. I think it's
easy.
cool.
But this is the
I
really important part. People need to get in real trouble if they say it's stupid, I'm not doing it. That's the most important part of this whole plan. but it's only it's only supposed to take like 5 minutes. But they
Yeah,
have
that's
to
the
get in
thing.
real
If you
trouble
want
if they
people to actually
refuse.
get punished for it, it just needs to be something people go to do quick. Because, like, you know,
Yeah.
forcing people to do things that they don't want to do is fine to a degree,
I
right?
think it
Like,
depends. It depends on what it is.
yeah, it's
If
fine
it's
to a
something that
degree.
takes 30 minutes, I think that's not
Yeah, but
okay.
if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, and catch a couple fish, then, you know, at that point, suck it the fuck up. If you really don't want to do it,
Honestly,
suck it the fuck up.
I'm looking forward to.
But I can't imagine there's gonna be too many.
I'm like a little scared and a little looking forward to finding out who those people are. To be honest,
I feel like there probably won't be many.
I don't know. I don't know, but I think like this is a good experiment because I have some more ideas going forward that are like this that I think they're not ready for.
McNulty is a hard ass, so either he's gonna be all in for it or he's gonna be totally against it.
Yeah, well, if
and he's gonna
totally
say either
against
he's
it-
gonna say it's
Actually, no,
stupid,
he
I'm
was
not
for it.
doing it,
I think
or
I
he's
told
gonna
him
say I
about
love
it.
it. You
Yeah,
have
but,
people
like-
like Ventura who are just like they're fucking freaks. Like he's not gonna want to do it just because
He's gonna do it. I
he
told him
doesn't
about
want
it.
to, but he
said,
will.
No, he said he liked it.
And Jenna will make him if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, they were both.
Nakota
I
loves
pitched it to
fishing. That
both of them.
motherfucker will be there every day. He'll probably
he's a
catch more than
weirdo.
5 fish. I don't know.
That's what I want. Like to be honest, because like everything I hear about PD drama, it's like, oh, someone fucked up a whatever, and then like they're mad about it. They're upset that they fucked up, and there's like drama about it because they got in trouble. I really want to see someone. I feel like this is the evil side of me though, where I want to see someone angry because they're getting a cert taken away because they absolutely have refused to fish for 3 weeks. I really want to see that. I really want to see that.
I agree. It
'Cause
would
honestly,
be funny as fuck.
I think if you refuse that, you shouldn't be in the department. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, to a
unless there's,
degree.
like, a really
we
good
definitely
reason.
have
Unless
built
there's a
that as
really good reason.
part of the culture is to want to do fun shit like that. And if you're not if your sole goal is to get in a car, like obviously your goal as a cop is to do police shit, right? Like that's why you became a cop. But like if your sole goal is only doing that, like getting in a car, getting in a police chase, shooting somebody, going through a ping, and you can't spare a few minutes to do the community aspect shit, then yeah, I agree. That's a part of being a cop. Being a cop isn't solely about stopping crime. It's about being part of a community and doing a whole bunch of other things. And obviously our main thing is stopping crime, and that's what we're expecting people to do 99% of the time, but
I'm concerned it might get a little rough though if there's like certain people who refuse to do it and they make enough of like they make it awkward enough or something. I don't know, but I feel like we need to stand strong for the fishing objective. I think that's so important, to be honest.
I'm down for it.
But
I
I'm
really
kind
am
of
down
scared.
for it.
I'm kind of scared.
I mean, we do have people. I mean, it's not an issue anymore, but we have had people that don't go on duty because I told them they couldn't wear jorts. When I was the undersheriff, I told
Go back to LSPD.
I told a lot of people that they could not wear. I told 2 people in particular.
Yeah.
One guy got a doctor's note that said he needed to wear shorts, and I said I don't care. And then he stayed off duty for a week, and then he came back. And then the other guy, Bob Sterwin, I just told him no, and I rarely see him, although he was very much a part-timer.
Sorry, officer.
Yeah. Like little things like that. Like, I don't know. I personally hate that. Like, I hate when cops don't look like cops. I know there's goofy shit, and I feel like people should be able to show their person, like who they are as a person, and like give off some character with their uniform. But I do think there needs to be a limit, and I personally think jorts are really fucking stupid. I think you don't look like a cop. I think you look like a moron.
Nice.
But you know,
Yeah.
there's just some things like I'm fine with certain things. Like I said, I want people to be able to express themselves. I also want people to be professional.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
gotta work
that's the
on-
biggest
there's some
balance about
minor
high command.
Logistic things. No, I know.
Is making sure that people can do their job, but also they have fun, right? Like you don't want to make it a miserable experience where they feel like their job is a job. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you need to make sure that they're competent enough, and it's not just a fucking jungle gym. I wasn't around back in the day, but I've heard lots of stories about how other departments, were competent. They did that, and they kind of let standards fall by the wayside at the end of them, and it kind of became like a fucking shit show.
Do you happen to have like food or water?
I don't know if I have food, but I definitely have water.
Okay, I need the water way more.
There's some Billy Boba and some
Thank
ramen.
you. Oh, thank you. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'm scared of the fish thing. I think it's actually going to be really good for the department, but I think there's a
You need some
chance that we might have.
fishmongers.
What does that mean?
Well, like you need some like dedicated fish checkers. Like who are you gonna have to be the person that makes sure that people caught their fish?
How we're gonna
Or
do
is it
it,
like a
I think-
self-checking thing?
Here's what we're gonna do. Because I was talking about this, we were thinking about it. I think what we're gonna do.
I feel like I'm
is
losing my voice,
there's
chat.
gonna be
Did I talk a lot
report
today?
that
Have I been
everyone in
yapping a lot?
BCSO has access to, and then they're gonna take a picture of their 3 fish or whatever, input their name in the report, and then put the picture of their 3 fish in the report. Maybe we should do it that way.
Okay, yeah, that works.
And then I don't know, whoever. I mean, we can check it. The mayor's office. Maybe like whoever wants to check it in command or whatever,
Ever
who's
shut up?
interested in that can check it. Maybe Nakota can check it because he loves fish so
I mean,
much.
we've been in
don't know.
Patrol Andy for quite a bit. I'm fine with doing a yap
I feel
day.
like there's gonna be enough people who want to check it.
I mean,
It's
Nakota
like-
might be very interested. That guy loves fish.
I feel like there's gonna be enough people who are interested in like snitching on other people in the department for not fishing.
I'll snitch on people.
Yeah. Get dapped for not catching your fish 2 days in a row.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be
Like
essential.
Patrol, because you didn't catch a fish.
Yeah. Yeah, but I guess we'll see. I think I'm kind of. I foresee there might be like some people who like somehow, some way actually get mad, and it leads to some really awkward argument. But it might have to happen.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I feel like the people we have gotten into the department are really, they're really cool about that kind of shit for the most part. But we'll see.
I think
there
there
might
are
be some
good points for
sleepers.
it, though, because they might be like, well, there's no one around right now. I really have to go
What the
fish
fuck,
and not talk to anybody
SpongeBob?
for 5 minutes. There's no one there. I'm gonna be on my own. But it's like, if it's 5 minutes, like who cares? In my opinion, I don't know.
I mean, it'd be literally part of your patrol day. You get out on the first thing you do is you drive to the fucking Alamo Sea and do some fishing, and then check
Yeah.
if you do a patrol through the area. When you come on duty, see if anybody's fishing. You can do some fish checks, and then you do catch your fish and go out
Yeah.
about your day. I mean, it works for me. When I clock on duty in the morning, I'm chilling. I want to drink my coffee and wake up, so I do my
Yeah.
my mini crossword, my bandle, my songless, then I go catch
that's
my
nice,
fish.
Yeah.
I do that shit every day, dude.
I
I'm a
guess we'll
fiend.
see. Nice.
Gotta keep the brain exercised.
Sure. Yeah. I have another one, but I don't think they're gonna be ready for it until we know how the fish one goes. Have you heard about that one? Have you heard about
No, I
any other
haven't.
ones I've talked about?
No,
Okay, brace yourself for this one.
I'm out of the loop, man.
We
I'm telling
see-
you, since I became a captain, no one tells me shit.
I've just been randomly like asking, like not just command. I've just been going up to random people. So after we see how fishing goes, now you may have a lot of like, you may have some concerns, but I got it all planned out. So just know that, okay? But once we get everyone attuned to mandatory fishing and you get real punishments if you refuse, after that, mandatory smoking.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some dissenters on that one.
Why? You might allow like doctor's notes, but only one doctor. You have to get a note from a specific doctor. And we might legislate a mandatory smoke break.
What if you give somebody, this is, knock on wood, hopefully everybody stays safe, but they get like a terrible medical condition from smoking.
I can get a doctor to say smoking is healthy.
That doesn't make it true.
It's cool.
It is cool. Okay, it
You're
is
a
fucking
cop.
Don't get me,
Okay,
dude.
so
I'm not
you're-
fighting it. It's cool. I smoke sometimes.
I got fired up. I apologize. I just want to word it this way though. If you're like, oh, they're making my health worse. My health is bad when I'm a police officer. Guess what? You're way more likely to get shot every day, and you probably do. So you're gonna complain about a little cigarette that actually makes you feel better? Because you get that nicotine high, makes you more alert. We're actually making your day safer.
I agree. I don't have a problem with cigarettes, but I can see some people causing a stink about it. Smoking is
but,
cool,
like,
Delver. You're right.
It's gonna be, yeah, but think about how much of a vibe it's gonna be if you notice that every single person in the BCSO smokes. Like everyone. Think about how much of a vibe that's gonna be, bro.
You should make it mandatory. Everybody's got to have mutton chops for a week or something. You can just
Maybe.
name a random week. Just like in the future, just pick a random week, get it legislated that that week is named whatever it is, and then force people to do something on that week.
Maybe. Thing is though, some stuff like that, we don't have to legislate it. We just need the sheriff to be like all for it, right?
Yeah.
'Cause,
Well,
like,
I mean, I didn't mean legislate, like actually write it down, but you could just like, make an announcement, be like, hey, March 1st to the 7th is fucking mutton chop week. Okay, I guess I gotta have fucking mutton chops then. I didn't really want mutton chops, but I'll have mutton chop.
yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think about more stuff kind of like that.
I'm not
I don't know
saying
if I'll
do
make
that
people change-
specifically.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that
you
one,
know.
but I was thinking maybe we do like a vote, like for certain things. Like you can have like, which one do you want mandatory next week, this or this? Like maybe we do something like that.
Okay, yeah.
But I think the fishing should be like indefinitely permanent until we just decide we're done with it, and maybe smoking. I think that should maybe be permanent.
Oh, the
Because
smoking
hear
has
me
to
out, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like that's not like a week.
Delver, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Are you opening up a cigarette brand or have you
No, but
invested heavily in a
actually-
cigarette brand recently?
Actually, I've noticed we do make money off of cigarettes because you buy them from the store. So technically, it's going to be good for us, like monetarily.
Okay, yeah.
Is a laundromat here?
Yeah, there is a laundromat here, but not like, I don't think any of the machines were.
Weird. I saw
Yeah,
a
and like
pawn shop down the street too.
Yeah, there's a pawn shop on Haywick. But those doors are
red.
locked. These aren't locked. And the back doors aren't closed either.
Huh. It's just like, just go right on in.
I mean, I don't think anybody owns it. I think it's just like, it's unlocked. Never been
unemployed.
opened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they have that
Weird.
pawn shop, and it looks like there's...
That one's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. I don't have a key to it. I don't know who would have a key to that. Maybe the mayor?
I don't know.
You're talking about the one on Haywick, right?
It's by like Pink Cage or something, right? Or
yeah.
It's to the east of here.
Excuse me, y'all.
Okay, yeah, but here at the best part, right?
Yeah.
Imagine like you have like a deputy, they're screwing up, right? And you're like, how do I punish them? Think about this. You're
Mhm.
off of cigarettes for a week. Now they're chemically addicted to working hard.
Oh my god, that is evil, Delver.
It's not illegal.
But that's a literal evil plot.
It's not illegal.
I didn't say it was illegal. I just said it was evil.
Yeah, but the spirit of the department, I think, is actually going to be higher if we do this.
Here it is, right here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this place is.
There's
I mean, I
another
guess it's a
laundry,
pawn shop.
another laundromat on Route 68.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe people sold them because they heard about the other one getting robbed so fucking much. Here's Hippie Feet right there. If you were wondering.
That's a nice store.
Yeah, Scotty Bard, I told him I was near Hippie Feet one day, and he knew exactly where I was, which was insane.
That's kind of alarming.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Yeah, the smoking one, I think it's going to be more controversial, but we've been slowly trying to,
Have a good day. Thank you.
I don't know if you've noticed random cigarettes left around the apartment. For example, I offered Bruce a cigarette today. We're slowly doing that to get people attuned to the idea of smoking, and then eventually we're going to make it mandatory.
You're actually, this is literally like an evil fucking plan. Like,
yeah, but I think it's going to be good for the
not like an
department,
evil
though.
plan, like not like, you know, like some of the worst terrible war criminals in history, but I'm talking like Dr. Evil type shit.
Yeah, but like it's for the greater good, Cassidy.
Yeah, but Dr. Evil also thought it was for a greater good to ask for $1 billion, no, say $1 million.
But like, this is actually going to be good for and it's going to look cool.
I
think
agree,
we're gonna
it'll
get way
look really
more people in the department.
I do agree. It'd be
I
cool.
hear you, man. Okay, I hear you that on paper it could sound bad because like we're all like attuned to the propaganda that smoking is bad or whatever. But like, you're way more likely to get shot or something.
Yeah, I agree, but that doesn't mean I want to. You know, not everybody wants to smoke, though. I mean, people they don't sign up to be a
Not
cop
everyone
to
wants
get
to get shot. I don't think right.
Yeah, exactly. It's an unfortunate circumstance of the job, but they don't want it. Well, maybe some do. I don't know.
I think that nicotine high you're gonna get is gonna do way more good than evil.
I mean, I smoke now, bro. You don't got to tell me. I'm down.
Then you're good. And
I do
maybe
a lot
if you're
of
like
vaping, though.
command,
I've been on a
you
freaky
can, you
bar
can
type deal,
smoke
though.
cigars.
Oh,
Isn't that gonna be cool? Yeah.
Black and Milds for Command Plus.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice, right?
Swisher Sweets for captains.
That sounds awful. That sounds terrible.
Here, look.
Oh, there is.
Owned by the same
Weird.
guy, Sud.
There you have it. Oh, okay.
Oh, why I'm showing you. I mean, we're just driving around anyways. Why not? But
Just chatting. But yeah, the smoking one, I don't think people would be ready for that one if we pushed
No,
it immediately,
hell
to be
no.
honest.
No
They're
way.
not going to be able to handle it. But the fishing one, I think they can.
This cloud of familiarity, this scent of
I gotta
communion,
answer this one.
the urge that
Hello?
reaches me and is satisfied in a simple gesture.
Hey, Bjorn, how's it going?
Not just a gesture, a movement that is so familiar to me, because it is the first thing I do.
Bjorn Santa
Can I call you
Claus?
back?
A simple breath, and I am wrapped in a satisfaction.
What the fuck are you saying to me right now?
And yet is so fragile. Kids go smoke.
Was that Optimus Prime or Megatron?
Oh, sorry, I need to think for a second.
Think away, Delvey.
No, he's no, I'm all done. No, he's not anymore.
But that was him, right?
Yeah, that was him.
Dude, I
That's what
was
trying
really
to tell you.
convinced he was Santa Claus, man.
Yeah, but then that day you called him Bjorn.
Yeah, it's because you infiltrated my mind like a mind flayer.
Whatever.
You did. You infiltrated my mind by calling him Bjorn so much. I you know, subconsciously called him Bjorn.
Oh, there's another point with the smoking thing that I need to bring up that's also very important that you might think is quote-unquote evil, but I think it's also going to be good.
Okay, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, what's up?
Okay, so for example, if you suspect someone is high on cocaine at work, you drug test them, right?
Yeah?
So if you suspect someone is not high on nicotine, what do? You drug test them, right?
Nicotine test them?
Right.
Yeah?
So if smoking is mandatory and someone's like, I smoked today, you're allowed. I know for a fact that the PD is allowed to drug test, so you can just drug test them.
Do they make nicotine like over-the-counter drug tests?
We could probably get one.
I mean, you could call it the scraps. I'm sure they could get anything imported.
We could get one.
I didn't know that they did that. Oh,
I would
78,
assume- I thought-
Delver.
Gonna kill someone?
Maybe. He's getting the back seat.
Wait, where are we going?
Back to the city.
Oh, can you actually... Can I just, like, get out here? Or I'll just run to the PD, because I have a bike here, because I gotta talk to Bjorn.
Okay.
Tell me where you'd prefer... You want me to get out here?
Well, it's up
Or
to you.
where?
I got it.
I'll just get out.
No, that's fine. Okay. All right. Bye, Delver.
Check, everyone. Sorry, check.
Can I have 3 suspects down and 2 officers down?
The both 3 suspects that were on scene are all shot down. So the other ones go
Alright, sorry, we have
400's gonna stay mobile for it.
3 suspects, 3 officers down.
It's a 52 strawberry. It's Legion Square.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel my call that I'm on, and I'll talk to you guys.
Delver.
Alright, let's get
Oh, Delver. Where the fuck did you go? Where did I drop him off?
We'll get them
Delver.
Get them going so you can get treated. Separate the officers and the suspects, please.
Did scene lead go down in that? Whose call was that?
Yeah, on the ground right now.
Here, I could give you a ride. They shot them down
Can you
immediately.
please?
Oh, can you bring me to the PD?
Yeah.
BCSL?
Yeah.
Can you answer me? Because I think you've got a bit more context than other people.
Well, Bjorn, I was talking to him about my grand plan.
Palm was
Wait, where are you? Are you at the house, or where are you?
It was, they were in a 38, they were conversating. All I heard was, is that what you think? Is that what you think? And then Buddha got out the vehicle first.
Sure, yeah, can you meet me at the PD up north?
Pike, you're gonna lead the scene from now.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Alright, thanks. See ya.
Yeah, for me?
Bye.
Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta go.
But yeah, TLDR, it's gonna be really chill, bro.
I'll take it. I'm off like instructions.
Yeah, I agree.
I can take
I'm
it.
excited.
Black and color vehicle northbound.
I am excited. Delver, if there's anything you need, bro, feel free to reach out. I'm always down to help. I'm always down to do whatever you need.
Yeah, honestly, also for like stuff like, because I think stuff like this is important to like, I don't want to interfere too much, but I think stuff like this is important for the department. Like, I think it needs it, to be honest. You need me. But, you know, if you have stuff like this, let me know.
Okay. All right, Delph.
Or literally anything.
All right, bro.
Goodbye.
Later.
See ya.
Make someone smoke is just wrong. I mean, I agree completely in real life, but I'm playing a video game, so I think it could be funny. I don't know how far we can actually go with forcing them, though.
Yeah, I'll start collecting
Do we do anything with old floppy disks?
Not at this time.
Floppy
Just take a picture of it.
Sorry, not to break on. Did you say floppy disk?
It's a 3D floppy, yeah.
What the
Someone's paying 250K for one of those.
Tell me you're so young you don't know what a floppy disk is, Cassidy.
Oh, of course I know what a floppy disk is. That's why I'm shocked that he has a fucking floppy disk.
We in 2025?
But let's keep it RTO until the scene's wrapped up, please.
How many of the suspects are positive for TSR?
What the fuck? Are we looking for floppy disk now? I actually was genuinely questioning that because I wanted to know.
They will find out what's the issue.
What the floppy disk? What the fuck would people need floppy disk for?
These are positive. Is there anything that still needs to on the school building scene? Negative. Just scene security. The
But
female
everything
is
that you can do with a
just
floppy disk, you could just do with a CD or like
Decker has evidence
anything,
as well
a
as
USB drive.
just Decker, actually.
What do they need a flopper for?
Okay. two, the one in the white shirt and the female, were they positive?
Affirm.
Affirm. Does anyone have eyes on Carmine? He's incapacitated.
Put your floppy disk in my disk drive. I'm sorry that it's floppy. I apologize to you, Alexandra, for whoever it is that's floppy. She said, She wrote it, and I said, I'm sorry that whoever you're with is floppy, man. I feel bad for you. Tell him to buy some honey packs. Hello, this is the BCSO. Is anybody here injured? I'm sorry it took so long for us to get here. I think we might be beat, man.
Wouldn't get them started, take any weapons off of them, and then
I think they might be
go
dead.
to legal explainer.
I'm not doing this.
Process the vehicle, documented it. I'm assuming it's going to be VAF, right?
Yeah, you should know more about the car than we do, but it is used for this, and I assume so.
What is it? Stop the goddamn and start shooting, right?
Yep.
The BCSO, if anybody's injured, please try to make some noise to the best of your ability. I don't know if I've ever been down here. Well, like this specific metro station. Like ever.
Alright, 476 to latest 37. On Northwark.
309 to Veronica Mars.
Pardon me?
Well, you know, I went to the LSIA, to the car rental spot, and there's no one here.
Okay. They seemed to be pretty pissed that I couldn't come, so who knows?
Yeah, I tried to get there as fast as I could.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, yo, Alex, what the fuck?
Veronica?
Yes?
I don't think I've ever been in here, seriously. Like playing GTA 5. Like
MCI in Legion Square.
Pad Link Buddha.
He's here.
Accused.
We have one individual.
I don't know if I've ever been in here. I didn't even know it was here, to be totally honest. I thought the only entrance was to the right. But like the other entrance is like right here. It's not even far away. Do they have airports like this in real life, chat? Where they have a fucking train that will drop you off right here? What?
Viv, are you still on radio?
Jasper?
Viv?
Okay, this is not a fucking tram. This is a train that goes around the whole city. This is not a tram. This is a train.
Commute 25
It's a
with me.
subway.
I'm on a scene.
Yeah. I know that airports have like a tram systems. Sure, I use them all the time. But I'm talking like a city-wide fucking metro that goes to the airport. That's crazy. I had no idea. I've never seen that. I mean, maybe I have, and I just never paid attention. I don't know.
Yeah, it's continuing to San Andreas. Well, eastbound San Andreas.
Americans.
We've got any CVPIs.
I mean, like I said before, I haven't been on many trains in my life. Whenever I went to the airport, I either took a cab
now,
or I got dropped off.
Into the
I mean, when I lived at home, my parents never let me, my parents always dropped me off. They would never let me take a cab or pick me up. But
taking a left.
like now it's different.
No, taking a right into the white car garage, southbound. It's going to be a black and color ingot, occupied ×1. Left, eastbound, Vespucci Boulevard. Left again into red car garage.
Oh, I agree. It's extremely fucking handy. I had no idea they existed. I didn't know that they did that. That's crazy to me.
Northern exit of red car garage. Going through the G6.
Hey, Mees, was this about you being in love with trains? I don't know. I made a joke earlier that I almost got a train run on me when I almost got hit by a train. And then Victo has been going absolutely ape shit, asking me about trains all day. I don't understand it at all.
Just made it. She's going south, lower power.
Yeah, I got it. Still south low power. She has been on the phone, so prepare for swaps. Continuing lower left, eastbound onto Vespucci. $50 into a live. She's out. Running on foot. I'll stay mobile.
Man likes having trains ran on him. I'm not a fan necessarily.
I'm gonna go round.
Triple trees, 10-8. Any units needed back down in the city? Am I okay to stay in County?
We have 3 units on this HVAC, so you should be good, honestly.
Yeah, 4. Can you read control?
Oh, bro.
Running up the stairs,
Done.
eastbound into
Be
the
on.
large building.
About to process Mr. Buddha.
Oh my god. All right.
Someone stay with the vehicle.
Wait, watch out.
Running up the steps.
Yeah, I mean, nothing like serious. I just wanted to have a quick chat with you.
It's not gonna. It'll be like 5 minutes.
No, that's fine. I'll come up there.
Alright, we'll be up there in a bit. Picking up from the hospital.
Oh, maybe I'll help with this ingot then.
Yeah, you have time.
All right, bye. Trig, I'm in the city. You want me to run parallel? You still only have 3?
We are on a foot bail.
Oh, copy that.
She's parkouring, but she's not very good.
Stay on mobile, so if she tries to come down, I'll be ready.
Where the fuck where are they? Oh, she's in this building. The morning goes by slow. The late part of the day goes by so fucking slow or so fast.
Pull them back down to the street.
I need a tour. I'm holding out for a tour.
Hi, guys.
The night. It's gotta be
Where did
strong
I-
and it's
does
gotta be
anyone
fast
remember
and
where I
it's
pulled
gotta
my
be fresh from the heart.
Put your hands behind your back.
Man,
You
please
killing
don't
officers
resist.
here.
Till the morning light, it's gotta be sure and it's
That's
gotta be
your
safe.
fault. You suck
And
at
it's gotta be
parkour.
larger than...
I just followed you. Damn it.
Actua?
Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, bye guys.
Take it off again.
Mobile.
We're continuing northbound Elgin. Ma'am?
Yes.
Would you pull over the vehicle and, maybe surrender? We don't want to chase you.
I'll
Should
come
I?
going westbound on San
Well,
Andreas.
I mean, I think you should.
Taking a left southbound Lower Power Street.
Will you
I-
go easy on me?
I mean, if you surrender, we can work with you. Yeah. Yeah.
I could do that, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great if you wouldn't mind.
Go for it, go for it.
Sure.
Excellent. Oh, we're doing a traffic stop now, I guess.
I'm just gonna park right here.
Yeah. Why don't you stop right there?
Yeah, I'm gonna just. I can't on the red card, you know. That's
Yeah, right.
illegal.
Okay.
You're like right here.
Just pull it over.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. You mind just turning away from me?
I'll take this
I could-
95, Cassidy.
I could do that.
Place
if
away.
you-
We have a.
Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna be placing you in cuffs now. Okay.
Okay.
No, she's all yours. Come on, guys.
Nope. He needs to take this.
Oh, you need to take it? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Need to.
I'm gonna be honest though. I only did this because I'm out of fuel.
Nice.
Well, why would
I'm
you
gonna
say
be
that?
honest.
I thought you were I thought you
I-
were being nice to me. I thought it's because I asked
Oh no,
nicely.
I'm. You know, that too.
Right. Okay.
A little bit above.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Kingsley, go on. It's all you, baby.
Baby.
Kingsley, you've been ordered by a captain.
Alright. My name's Officer Kingsley with the LSPD, currently under arrest.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. Yeah, I forgot the first bit. What's the first bit?
You forgot?
Come on, brother.
Oh,
It's been a long day. It's
no.
been a long day.
You have the right to an attorney if you can't afford one.
Yeah, you have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, will be provided by the state if available. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank God someone does. Alrighty.
252, did someone bring
Let's get out
my
of here.
CMC?
Can someone document the ingot?
Yeah, I got it.
Ma'am, do you need medical treatment?
Oh,
You
there's
took
been-
quite a fall.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll get him
yeah,
found.
Do you need medical? No, she's parkour.
I've
She's
tough,
parkour.
tough skin. You know,
Okay.
I'm a real parkour.
What about your bones?
He
She's
might still be
definitely
on
not a
channel 2.
parkourist.
My bones are fine.
She's more of
Okay.
a daredevil than a parkourist.
Old lady.
You know, nice try, guys. Really work on your parkour next time, please.
Is this your ingot?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, I guess it is. I rented it.
Well, it's-
I don't know where the papers are.
It's, yeah.
Alright.
Have you frisked her?
I'm getting to it.
Alright. You can ask Viv to do it if you're like.
Well, no, I'm.
Are you nervous?
No.
Are you nervous to frisk him?
There's nothing to be nervous about.
Okay, Jorge, I don't need you chiming in right
I don't
now.
have any
love
I
cigarettes.
give
buddy,
you
but please.
permission
Derek, you on radio?
to frisk.
Honestly, I.
Two
I love you
identified
too.
aircraft flying north over LSIA. Both at about 700
Actually, I know you have a weapon. I saw you with the wrench.
Bobby,
What?
are they responding on
Okay,
ATC?
large bulge. That's gonna be the wrench. I'm
Bye.
guessing.
Cuddles fish?
Okay.
What are you guys talking about?
Okay, yeah, we got the wrench here. I'm just gonna take that off your person for now. Okay.
669 is 10-8.
Okie dokie.
All right, okie dokie. Let's get
No
back
response.
to MLPD. You sure you don't need medical?
Bobby and they both helicopters.
Nope.
So.
All good.
Thank you guys for the backup. Thank
I hope
you.
you've learned your lesson today, miss.
Yep, I love blue.
Are now
Pie.
3 unknown aircraft in the air. Currently flying just off the old tuner shop, no response. All helicopters.
Have a good one, ma'am. Thank you for surrendering. Thank you for being so compliant.
Gatling, you on frequency?
Why did you surrender
have
for
a-
BCSO and not LSPD?
Because I asked nicely.
They asked nicely.
I literally didn't put you. You know, it's fine. Goodbye, Cassidy.
Goodbye.
Thank
Try,
you guys
try.
for the backup.
Have a good one.
No, you want to read me out some of those tail numbers and I'll run them?
476.
You put this. Did you put a tow request in?
Yeah, I've called him. He's coming.
All right.
I'm
There
not
are
gonna
now
say yeah. I'm not gonna
5
wait about it.
aircraft
Oh, you don't have to. Get the fuck out of
above
here.
Buccaneer Way.
Love you, Cassidy.
Love you too, bro.
Don't you read out one of those or a few of those town numbers, and I'll see if they come back to anybody.
First aircraft at 3,000 feet. 3 Whiskey 42 Lima 16 Delta.
Lima Delta Foxtrot?
Back to DJ Cooper.
Secondary is going to be 0
What the
0
fuck is
Union
this?
Pluto Oscar 477.
Hector Ortiz.
Secondary is going to be 2 Echo 6 Lima 4 Jericho 3
What?
9.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Is that the orange rocket? Oh.
6 6 Foxtrot Union. Mike just went off radar. Okay, another one's going to be Pluto 356 Charlie Bravo 5 Queen.
Getting them all wrong. Pluto and Queen?
Oh, Mason.
Okay, that's going to be Manor, Cypress, Besties.
They're all hovering around the same spot.
2 of them just went off ATC.
Hello.
Clark's one still
Hey.
hovering above
Okay.
the door jump off of
Yeah,
down by LSAI off Autopia Park.
Please
I
just
don't know
slow
if that
down
guy
for
over
me,
there is
okay?
Yeah, excuse me. I want to check if.
669, I'm in the 1038 on the speed.
No, he's not. He is not okay. But you know, unfortunate things happen.
One passenger.
Corolla, I hope you're all right. Please just be careful, okay?
Okay. Take care.
For the Spanish, ja 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 ja. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Ja 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 ja. What? I was laughing. Oh my god, who is it this time?
Leon, it gets lonely up this high. If only there was a train, like in foot-licking, finger-sucking subway, like in 6 Feet Man, to keep me company and waiting for you, my dear.
Who the fuck is that? Who was that? Demiscrew? Demilis?
Hello.
Was good!
Yo, what up, what up, what up?
Crack.
Was really good, bruh!
What's crack-a-lackin',
71s,
Chillin'.
westbound San Andreas.
I'm ready to go to bed. I hope you guys have a good shift.
Red Garage, Class 2 fire. 77s.
366.
227.
Subway loving, finger sucking.
Yeah,
bro.
see some hydrocarbons.
Hey. What? Who else was shot? Marcus.
This in the shootout? If it was a shootout with a cop, sure, but it's not a shootout. It's not a. It's a fucking gang-related cleanup.
Charges and shit ready.
Fucking annoying.
What? Give me a second to figure it out. I thought I'd call since I hung up on you abruptly.
I do miss you, Jimmy. I love you, bro. I didn't do shit today.
That's healthy though.
Oh, the classic, right?
I'm waiting for the report so I could at least write in that report. It's the only thing I did all day.
Look on the bright side. I could.
I'm waiting for them to put up the report for the lady that just got arrested. I'm not, Jimmy, I am not playing pickleball. I'm fine with yapping today. We haven't yapped in a hot minute. Why not? It's actually fun. I don't know. Pickleball's like, I'd rather play tennis at East.
I'm gonna finish all this processing. I'll call you back a little bit after, okay? Bye. I love this new MBT update.
It's very
Cassidy,
nice.
it's directed to Cassidy. You want to see want to see what Jamal had on him?
Yeah, the fucking absolute Blickington. Who noticed that he fucked it up? Oh my god.
The Justice. I already threw mine in there and
Did I
documented.
see it? Bro, what?
So Jenna was bringing up how she wouldn't know if it was a class 3, and like by definition it's like class 3, you know, mags over 61 bullets, whatever. It says heavy machine gun. Now I see the angle that somebody's gonna go, this is just a machine gun and there's no mag in it, so how do you know how big the mag is? How do you know how many bullets can go inside of it?
No,
Which I think is just a
this is a light
stupid-ass
machine
fucking-
gun. That is
Yeah,
this is not the same as.
That's why. But I think it's the sticker on it says machine gun. It doesn't say heavy machine gun. It doesn't say light machine gun. There's no mag in it. How do you know it has over? I see some brain dead fucking.
No, I
argument that's
agree.
gonna be
I
good.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
But like, I think for me, I'm pretty clearly a class 3.
Yeah, that is definitely a class 3. And if it isn't a class 3, it needs to be written in so that it will
intended to be.
Yeah.
It's for sure intended to be.
Yeah, so the class 3 weapon is defined as a light machine gun. I mean, that is the definition of a light machine gun.
So Jenna said gave the angle of maybe he didn't know, right? Like, because I wouldn't have known. But I said, well, that doesn't absolve him from not being able to ask anyone else for opinions and asking, you know, the sergeants that were on the scene and getting their opinion. And I don't know if he did.
Yeah,
Maybe he did.
Hey,
Maybe
listen,
they all concluded.
mistakes happen. Fuck ups happen. It is what it is. But I mean, he did
$720,000
fuck up,
mistake.
and it is a pretty big one. Like I said, I think obviously he deserves some daps and then creative punishment. I don't. Is Quangle known for making mistakes like this? I don't think so, right?
Only to the best. No, I'm joking. Not really, no. Not really.
Okay. Then I mean, use your best judgment then to give him whatever you
back so I
feel
can
is
put
fair.
it back in the locker.
Sorry.
Hands up, Decker.
Hands up, Decker.
What the fuck is that?
High
The
command gun.
Blickington.
New high command
Please
gun.
don't tell me that's actually something on the street right now.
Oh,
Well,
it's
this one's
in
off
our
the street.
armory.
Yeah, this one's off the street.
What?
Okay.
Anybody? Oh my god.
Somebody,
No, yeah,
somebody,
I
yeah,
always send her
somebody got
patrol.
caught with it
Bro,
today.
I would have phased up right now. I'm not gonna lie.
1090? Sorry.
All right. Are you still busy or are you done?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to talk to them and
Can I go to jail now?
officers about what happened, but you can send them up if they're ready to go.
So you're just getting accomplice to the attempted murder, CJ?
Hello, Leon Cassidy.
Hello, Jenna Mustard. Hello,
How are you
Matilda.
today?
I am
Hello.
absolutely amazing, Jenna. How are you?
Wait, really?
Well, they cleared a couple things up, but that's all cleared up now. You're all good.
I found out I'm allergic to
Oh, no.
carrots, so that sucks.
I just
Mr.
typed.
Buddha, Mr. Buddha, Mr. Buddha.
You're allergic to carrots?
Now,
Apparently, I'm allergic to carrots.
did
I
not
was
take
on a
those
cooking
little
show
people
today
cards
for
on you. I
Like
didn't
how
take them
allergic?
this time,
like
but
very
if
almost
you're in
died.
the future,
Apparently,
those
I
guys
was
be
passed out.
cautious,
Bruce had to give me
man.
CPR. I was never allergic to carrots.
Are you anaphylactic?
Yeah, I need to go to a
just been
doctor and
confused,
get an
but I'm gonna
allergy
move on.
test and get some
I
EpiPens.
charged you one time.
Aspen, whose gun did you have?
One count of
No,
criminal
Vince
possession class
Ventura is
1 for the gun you had on you,
anaphylactic too.
and 3 times attempted murder gun plate
For what?
for the 3 cops you aired out.
I don't remember. Bees or honey?
That's
Maybe it
before
was
any
a
time
bees. I
reduction,
forget. I
125,
carry an EpiPen for him.
$32,500
Gotta jab it into his thigh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to carry it too. One for me too.
How about we lower that to 7?
Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, it's a. Apparently, you could develop allergies as you age. I haven't had carrots in quite some
fine?
time. Today I was on the cooking show
That's
and Lovemore
great.
ate all the food, and so I ate like 10
Yes,
carrots.
PD.
And then I was in the building and I started not being able to breathe, and then I
Scotty on
passed
radio?
out.
I mean, to be honest, we as
Hey,
officers
hey,
should
Scotty,
be carrying an
hey,
EpiPen like in
Sending
our
up some,
cruises.
sending up.
Yeah, I
Behind
agree.
Buddha and a
I
couple
mean, we
other
should be
people.
carrying a lot. We should be carrying
And
EpiPens.
defibrillators and all that.
Roll out
Be
the carpet.
carrying.
Yeah, roll out the carpet.
Yeah, what is it called?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, Mr.
For
maybe Mr. Buddha likes you so
overdoses
much, he'll come
on.
back.
I know what you say. Narcan?
Narcan.
Is that right?
Narcan, yeah,
He
Narcan.
took out 3 cops.
We should be
Wow,
carrying that.
I don't know this actually.
We should carry that. We should carry a lot of shit.
Anything else to say, Mr. Buddha?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy how
Good
well
rest
that
of your day,
works.
sir.
Narcan is Wild.
Are you saying this from experience?
No, I've never had to use Narcan on myself.
Okay.
Don't worry, Jenna.
many,
I made
tips
sure Scotty knows that we're sending them up.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How many
Mm,
officers
pissed
right
me
now?
off. I feel good about it. What's wrong,
I'm pretty
sorry,
sure
Matilda?
I'm pretty sure he only. Sorry, Matilda, go.
How many counts of attempted murder?
3.
What's happening in the
3?
chat room?
Is it complex?
They
I'm
be
pretty sure
we
he only said all
fighting.
that stuff because he thought it was me that sent them up, and he was trying to fuck with me because he have quote unquote beef.
Ventura, what are you allergic to?
Maybe.
What?
What are you allergic to?
Bees.
I found I'm allergic to carrots. I found out today. I almost died.
I'm gonna have to carry another EpiPen.
Yeah, I have an EpiPen. I made Jenna carry it because I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, I need to. Whole thing
Jenna,
today. I
can you
didn't know I was.
can you carry Leon's EpiPen?
Yeah, I told her
Yeah.
she's gonna have to carry 2.
Yeah. You have fucking dual wielding EpiPens, stabbing them
That's
in
right.
thighs and shit.
You never know when Vincent Ventura is gonna get stung by a bee and somebody's gonna throw a carrot down my throat. The same 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I hope that never happens.
So do I.
A suspect runs in a
Right.
carrot field. Cassidy's like, oh.
So
I don't-
the female that I had, she had both tourniquets and splints. So that's 1 count. 1 count for the splits, 1 count for the tourniquet, right?
Per type of government equipment.
Per type, yeah.
Are they issued to to somebody, to a
They
government
were
employee?
issued to. I looked it up. Hold on.
That needs a fan art. What of Cassidy stopping chasing somebody because they
my,
ran into a
really?
carrot field?
Yeah.
That'd be
Wait, and
funny.
she's affiliated with Cypress. Oh no.
Ventura, I will not let this man slander my name. What info you need?
Vince
your
Ventura,
ass
how
still
do you
broke?
feel about this one?
We've already moved on like 10 minutes ago, Marcus. You late as fuck.
Oh, sorry, I was getting pulled by LSPD seniors to make sure
How-
I didn't do anything wrong.
Is there anything else that I
Well,
need to add on hers?
I heard you were yapping your mouth.
Autopsy.
I heard you were
was crazy.
flapping.
Three
I
times
didn't even say nothing that
accomplice.
crazy, and he was making fun of me for being crippled. I'm
Yeah, guys, will you move this conversation?
being crippled.
No,
Ventura.
I'm saying shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
this is a
because Matilda's asking
long
questions.
ass fucking
Um,
I just wanna make
shizzle
sure
whizzle.
there's
Did you
anything
run the
else I did
gun?
for her. Yeah, I did. It is hot, but it's out of statute.
I'm pretty sure I shot 1 bullet and hit off.
I mean that
Carmine.
It's me, the one
He's
that's
al-
accused
he's
of
already gone.
escalating.
He's already
Oh,
gone.
this looks
What'd you
fine,
charge him
Matilda, as
with?
long as you've got all of
Never
our
have.
possessions
3 times.
covered.
Yeah,
Vincent
I've got
Ventura,
pictures of
3
everything, right?
times in possession.
Am I good to go ahead and send her?
Okay.
just let Jesse know.
Did he plead guilty?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Good.
all right, then no problem.
Good job, Carmine.
All
Ventura,
right, we're good, right?
Yeah, Jenna. Yeah, you're good.
Stop panicking, Carmine. We didn't do nothing wrong.
I just gotta have a call with the chief after, then no big deal.
Huh?
Okay, all right. Just
Hey,
air it
clear
out
out.
now. I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you
Clear
what
out.
I did.
Carmine's fault. It
Clear
was all
out,
Carmine's
Carmine.
fault.
Clear out.
You didn't
All
do
right, I'll
nothing.
tell you what I did. I did what I did, and I'll do it again. And who gives a fuck? And in his
that is a
feelings,
terrible attitude to have with
Yeah.
a cadet.
we do it different in the city. Should have boys have got it.
That's
That's my
I mean, you
that's
didn't
my
really-
story, and I'm sticking to
You
it.
didn't really
What's
do
your question,
anything.
Jenna?
So that girl had tourniquets and splints from Sophia Torres.
I heard.
All right, Gatlin, we're leaving.
Yeah.
You're not leaving, Carmine.
And by the way, during I wrote
You're
this
staying
in
until I
the
talk to you.
Okay,
and
Decker has to
during-
talk to you. Never mind, I didn't know that.
Let me go ahead and
during
Yeah.
the thing. Sophia said that she's affiliated with North Cyprus too,
Fuck is Decker?
which is what these guys all are.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
she ever
know. If,
reportedly stolen? Is it stolen?
I don't
Any
think she's
firearms
reported
reported stolen?
anything.
I did that before, and I did get in trouble.
No, yeah, but you didn't get
All right.
fired.
It makes
though.
sense that she
Yet
consented to the raid now.
didn't get fired yet.
Hey, how'd the show go?
What show?
The
Carmine,
Path
go to
of
sleep,
Spice. Your
Carmine.
shit, your shit went on for so long that I didn't even get my segment today.
Oh,
But
it
you
went
take-
good. Well,
Just take your sweet time, huh?
no, it wasn't me. It was
Fucking Jesus.
Lovemore. Well, to be fair, we were recording in the food court, so every time people would come and interrupt the fucking thing, we had to redo it.
Mm.
And everybody
They
kept
told
coming
me
to
you
the
had
stall
a
asking for
45
food.
second opening. You must think you're important. Now.
Yeah, I did, Carmine, because I'm gonna be a fucking star, and you're not gonna be a star, because I'm gonna be the brightest star that the world's ever fucking seen, and you're gonna be a co-star at best. A tree, even.
That's
A
a really
tree
great
in the
compliment.
play. I'm the
I had
fucking. I am
50
singing the
seconds of
musical,
opening.
and you were the tree.
You know
Can't
what?
you both share
We
the
will
role?
see. We'll see. We'll see when it airs, motherfucker.
Yeah,
We'll see
yeah,
who the
we will
favorite
see.
cast
We'll
member
see.
is.
We'll see who gets the better fucking reviews from the critics.
Why can't you guys be friends, huh?
Honestly, me and Carmine are kind of cool.
Why can't we all be friends?
It's
Why
good to
can't
see you.
Lang Bu-
What's up?
why can't Lang Buddha be friends with us?
Well, he hates everybody. He's a very angry old man.
He was a very angry man. Very.
I don't know. He's tried to kill me multiple times. He's
You know
pissed.
what he was saying to me, Talado?
He was being real. He called you a hunchback.
Uh-huh. That's fucked up.
Then what's this
That is
hunchback
really
cripple doing on
insensitive. You have
duty,
a
he said?
broken ass.
You know, one of them, we went down to Cyprus, right, to pull a car over, and one of them came up to me and
I
said,
am waiting
"Fuck
for
you,
him to get
cripple," and then
waived.
punched me in the head.
Oh my god.
Those
That's illegal.
motherfuckers is rude. They're rude.
Yo, Carmine, when you getting waves, bro?
What you mean?
when you getting waves?
Why are you asking me this? You fucking with me right now?
No, I just think you would look good with waves on.
You know what? You're right. I mean, you know what? Hey, if I show up with waves, you can take credit.
something
Okay? I might actually do that. That'll be your idea. You know the one, not Den Shiesty. What's the other one? Dean Quincy.
Isn't very
The shit he got. I'm gonna reach out to his guy and get that shit. I'm gonna get that shit.
What if one day our medical doesn't work?
Dr.
Did
Skip
they all get
decides to
sent out?
retire.
I think
Yeah,
so.
what if Dr. Skip quits?
Oh.
But just one more.
20 minutes ago.
Fine.
I said Romello put a note in that he left 2K in the glove
He's
box.
like the president of Russia now or something, I heard.
Yeah, but she quit. What about when Skip quits? Then we're all fucked.
Mechanics in the light list. So
Do y'all know who any backup
Find out
doctors?
No, no one works as a doctor here.
Fuck Skip. Skip's an asshole.
Hey, being a doctor is like being being in prison.
Skip's an asshole, man.
How many times has that dude saved your life, Cassidy?
Yeah, how many times he saved
A
you?
couple, but he's like, here, slap a bandage on it, go fuck yourself.
Okay,
Everybody
you're
else there is
alive.
nice.
Look at you. You survived bullets. Look at you.
Yeah, but
you're
he's
still
mean.
you're still insanely attractive, especially for a dude that's been shot in the head.
But what does that mean?
500
Okay.
times.
Okay. But
You're still
at the
a
sa-
supermodel. Like what?
at the
hell?
same time, but like, you know, like he does a good job and he saves my life, but he's
Hey, yo,
mean. I can
where's
still think he's
Officer
mean,
Carbide?
right?
He's around.
So if a guy say, like, let's say you needed open heart surgery.
Well, like
and-
Car.
and
Okay, how about think
with a
about it
bullet
this
there,
way?
And he
Carmine,
called you a bitch right after. Would you?
no,
not
you're
still be
getting.
grateful?
There's a bad guy. He's about to shoot you, right? You're just a civilian, Marcus. And Carmine walks over to the scene and shoots the bad guy that's going to shoot you. Yeah, he saved your life and he did his job, but Carmine's still a fucking asshole.
Okay, now I see your point.
Yeah,
I
you
do
get
s-
it.
I do see
Like
your
I
point.
respect Skip for what he does for me. He's a hero for that, but he's a cunt.
You know what?
Like
Fuck
he ain't never gonna
Skip.
let you forget it.
Fuck Skip.
Yeah,
Down with
exactly.
Skip.
No, not down with Skip, because if he's gone, then
with
we're
Skip,
dead.
let's
Then
get
we're
him
all
fired.
dead. No, no,
Down
no,
with
no,
Skip,
no,
you're
no, no,
right.
no.
Yeah,
Only
but
if
wait
we
to
find a
think about it.
replacement.
No. Think about it. The criminals will also die. So
Yeah,
risk
but
them
we'll
willing to
die
take-
too.
Because if they all die first, then we can't die.
But what if we die first? Then they run the city.
Class 2's authorized.
We found a class 3 today.
Class 3? Who had class 3?
Yep, an LMG.
Where? Who the hell
Yeah.
had that?
Big old gat.
Jamal.
What
Back when
hell?
Angel was still the director of the Marshals, she was gonna give us sniper training, but then she quit.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, they said, I mean, they gave us tank training to a couple people because they said just in case it's ever necessary and all the marshals are taken out. They were supposed to do the same with some sniper rifles, so some people were certed just in case they needed to take them, but I don't think they ever did it. I'm sure
it's
they
gonna be
might
like a
still.
TRT
Who
thing.
knows?
We'll call Barrett. I want that to be a thing. I want snipers.
All right.
Tactical. We need to get a tactical ordnance laser from space.
That would be a railgun.
Railgun.
Yeah, literally dropping steel fucking bars from the satellites. That'd be sick.
This seems reasonable, honestly.
Yeah.
The way the city escalated, they got jetpacks now.
They're sick, though. All right,
Where's our
Victoria, could you
jetpack?
talk for a sec?
What the hell's the PD
We don't
jetpack?
have a PD jetpack. Pred bought one. We're gonna try to get it confiscated, but it might just go to the state or get sold back. I don't know.
Can we get it given to us instead?
Maybe you should go ask the marshals. They have one. try to kick the door. I can't find my key. Can you unlock my door, please?
Sure, man.
My fault, G.
Yeah, after you. You jump.
So, bro.
What's going on?
How's your day?
I slept for 4 hours, but that's okay.
Why?
I haven't been getting tired till really, really late. Like I only got tired at like 6:30 yesterday.
For me, for whatever reason, the earlier I go to sleep recently, the longer I'm sleeping. Like the other night, I fell asleep at like 1. I woke up at 7 in the morning. Perfect. The other day, yesterday, and the day before, I fell asleep at like, I don't know, 10, and I woke up at like 8.
Yeah.
Fucking pissing me off.
Yeah, no, I was wide awake at 6 o'clock in the morning. So then I said, fuck it, I'll just sleep for 4 hours and then deal with it the next day.
All right. Well, what? I just want to talk to you. I talked to Aspen. She told me that me and you are the top 2 for the undersheriff position. I want to know what your thoughts are.
My thoughts on that shit have always been the same as like when I guess the 5 names got put. I don't necessarily want to be the undersheriff, but I would do it over some people I rather weren't above
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just my mindset on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted you to be sheriff, so if you be undersheriff, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be undersheriff. But like,
No,
if,
I mean, listen.
after it was,
I also want to make it clear: if it's something you want to go for too, there wouldn't be any. I would not hold any judgment
no,
whatsoever.
it's more of like a if I have to thing.
I just think my thing with the undersheriff, because she wants to have a shift 1 undersheriff, which makes sense, right? But like, you were very integral to the everyday shit, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm just being real, and I don't know if there's anybody to replace you if you were to take undersheriff, unless you just did it as the undersheriff. But that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
That was like my only thing. I was like, I don't like Nakota he could be the LT, sure, but he doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
So, all right. I mean, I just wanted your opinion, what you wanted. I just getting up to date because I don't want to. Like I said, if it's something you want to, like I'm no animosity. I'm not gonna fight you for it or anything. But I just want to know where your head was at least.
Yeah. No. No. I'm not like gunning for it. If it's something you want, then go for it.
Something. I mean, I like it, right? I wanted to be the sheriff, but I still like having a hand in how things are, and I feel like I can do that better as the undersheriff than I can as a captain. And you know, like as much as I'm annoyed, but with whatever, I still want the best for the department, and I just, you know, I feel like I'm good at that undersheriff shit. I've done it before. I'm good at being in fucking meetings or whatever. I don't mind doing it either. All right.
I mean, you can take your fucking office back officially.
Why? Why are you laughing?
It's just funny. I don't know.
What is funny?
If you piss me off from gunning for your job, you bitch.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Fuck you.
With the hospital, I want that shit.
Fuck my dick. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, whatever. We'll see what happens.
Pissed me off. I'm telling Nino you're gonna be the sheriff.
I don't know if you care, dude.
I'm dead dropping the info to him on a burner.
I almost like went full scorched earth, dude.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, understandable. You're getting you're being perma targeted by the law, the Ellis County mayor.
Like, what the fuck?
You're getting spawn camped. Like fuck.
Well, I mean, you know just as well as I do, so.
I mean, like I'm used to it. Like I'm kind of like on the back burner right now.
But like, I don't have anything to do with him, really. Like seriously,
No,
I've been so adamant that this motherfucker still
like,
just
you don't do
hates
much.
me. But me and him are rarely around even at the same time.
Yeah.
But whatever. Fuck. What else was I gonna say?
I don't know. What about?
I don't know. It was something stupid. It was not serious, but I wanted to tell you, but I don't remember. I am gonna be a star, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm running for if Nino runs for mayor again, I'm running against him, and I will drop the position if I win and give it to a deputy mayor. I don't know if I'll win. Honestly,
So
odds
you
are I
campaign
wouldn't
for
win.
mayor. You campaign for mayor, and then if you won, you would drop out and give it to the deputy.
Yeah, if I
mayor?
won, I would set a deputy mayor, and then I would quit, give it to them.
Jesus. Okay. And why not? You'd go hard for campaigning for fucking 2 weeks, a week and a half.
Dude, fuck that. Honestly, fuck Nino, dude. If he actively inserted himself and tried to make it so I was not gonna be sheriff, he can literally fucking rot. And we've had some disagreements, whatever. We had arguments, but I never went out of my way to fuck him over. But I will now. The guy can fucking suck my dick.
Dakota told me about that originally, and like how he wanted to talk to Mumbles and shit. I think he did talk to Mumbles.
Yeah, it was explicitly told to me that I was, although it wasn't like I was the guaranteed pick for sheriff, and
it wasn't like you got like overtly robbed out of it,
But like I was apparently the front runner, and that's who Mumbles wanted was me. But the fact that Nino had threats and threatened a lot of stupid shit, it pushed Aspen over the edge to give her the edge to get it over me because he didn't want to deal with it. And again, I understand it, but it still pisses me off.
Yeah.
But if it was anyone else, it would be a lot worse. I'm happy it was Aspen at the end of the day, but still, it doesn't make it. I'm happy for her, and she deserves it, but it doesn't make it sting any less, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Are you gonna, as undersheriff, are you going to? How do I word this? Aspen knows what she's doing 100%, but sometimes she needs a little push. Are you gonna be pushing her?
Yes. Yeah, that's why I want to do it. I think I could be that person.
Sometimes I need to wake her up and make her stop being stupid for some certain shit.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. I'm very
okay.
I feel like I can, I think she can handle it 100%. I think she can do the work. But I also do think that I can be there to help guide her and give her pushes where she needs. Which is why I originally what I said was I would probably have made her my undersheriff.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think she can do it great, and I'm more than happy to help her with whatever she needs.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, you're good. I'm not gunning for the spot.
And even if you, like I said, even if you were, that's fine. I just wanted to talk to you at least.
Yeah.
At least let you know what my intentions were.
Yeah, it was more like if she was like, if she came to me, she's like, I'm thinking either you or fucking, fucking McNulty. I'd be like, yeah, no, fuck that. I'd say you're a moron. I'll do it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you.
Just don't get power hungry.
Yeah, that's me. Always have been.
Don't get power hungry. Don't be a moron.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't wear the holsters.
Well, Aspen wears the pants.
She's a bitch. It's fine.
Yeah, but why does she get to wear the pants if I can't wear the holsters?
She's a fucking pussy. She's a fuck her.
But she gets to wear the pants.
It's pissing me off. She was wearing like 4 different colors last time, and I got annoyed. Bitches get mad at me for my black Air Force. At least I stick to the color palette, and I wear 99% of my uniform is correct.
You want to know 99% of the time I would never notice that you were wearing black Air Force Ones.
That's why it doesn't matter because nobody notices. It's so
they
it's
literally
minimal.
look exactly the same.
Like yeah, I'm not walking out with white Air Forces and shit. Fuck.
All right, I'm gonna say goodnight to Jenna. Good night, Jenna.
Was she there?
Good
she's
night,
there.
Cassidy.
I hope you have a good rest of your day.
I hope you do. Hey, Leon Cassidy, that chick that we just arrested that had all that stuff, she owns 6 properties.
Who?
The chick we arrested just then,
Leah
Farah.
She have crimes on her record?
Yeah, she has a note in her profile that she's been identified as a clean person for Cyprus.
That
Maybe we
makes
need
sense.
to get somebody on the gang.
Damn,
dossiers.
6 is a lot.
6 properties though. You see that?
Yeah, that's a lot. Even
Isn't that nuts?
even if you are a clean person for a gang, 6 is a lot. That's crazy.
That's probably just the tip of the iceberg too. Like if this person owns 6, imagine how many others,
And they're in random ass spots too. Strawberry, El Burro Heights, Fudge Lane, Carson, Cholla Springs, Power Street. They're not even clumped together.
I'm sure it's all cleaned out by now since they know she got arrested.
I would not be surprised. It's good to keep an eye out on though.
Yep. 6 properties, 6!
Oh,
Nuts.
there's
What?
bad news.
What?
Has anyone looked south of the city?
In the south side?
Oh no, is that another
No.
boat? Oh
No.
no!
No, thank you.
God, no!
I think the boat's back.
Oh boy, how exciting.
God!
Are those you?
Can't wait to not respond to it.
It feels so weird. Like, I really feel like either we respond all out or we don't at all. But I know they're just constraints.
We never
We
respond.
can't. Otherwise,
I
the
only go when
security
I'm,
guards
I only
just
go
gonna
when I'm
shoot us.
bored and I fly around and watch them fight.
Gosh, wait, can we go watch it in the L1? We haven't done that in
I don't think
ages.
it's I think it's old.
It has to be.
I'm not seeing the calls for it for a while.
Well, that's ruined my day. It's okay.
I'm gonna go plant a seed in the head of the chief.
What seed? Can I come?
I'm gonna go tell him that hey Turner, just spoke to dispatch and they asked that we start through warning who we're riding with so they can mark it up on dispatch. I know it's not really enforced in the LSPD, but I'm gonna start telling LSPD units to be on top of that. And the hope is that he'll be like, yeah, we'll start making them mark up on dispatch or put what cars they're in.
It's such
He'll
a
do it. I mean,
simple
he's
thing. I
he's
just don't
somebody
get
that
it.
would
I
do
know
that
he will.
though. Like, even if you just went and talked to him about it. He
Hey.
hates that shit.
For these pants.
What?
Jenna, look away.
Wait.
Whoa!
You're
What
so lucky I
happened?
can't punch. You're so lucky I can't punch. Why can't I punch?
Ah,
so sorry.
fuck!
Sorry.
Leon
I'm so
Cassidy?
Ah!
I'm so sorry. I can't punch him. Why
God damn!
Hold on. Ow.
Hands are for holding, not for hitting.
Ow. I can't punch you. Okay. Okay. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. Why can't I punch you? Like,
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Fuck! Jesus!
Leon Cassidy,
You're abusive.
Yeah, Jenna.
You're mad with power.
are you okay?
Okay, Delver.
Hello, Deca.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
okay.
Delver.
Right. Delver was right. You're mad with power.
I don't know, where did Delver go? He ditched me.
Wow.
I spoke to Delver a little bit today. He just hopped in my car. We drove around for like a half hour, just chatted.
Oh, I can hit you. Okay, that's
You
cool.
fucking.
I can do that. Okay.
Fuck's
I was just
sake,
making
Ashley,
sure
you beat
that
the
it was
fuck out of me.
My bad. It's
You
probably
pushed
the
fucking
spikes
Cassie
wrapped around my
6 times.
my. Yeah, well, I have spikes wrapped around my knuckles.
That's problematic.
You know, you're in a chase with Chaos Legion, and then all of a sudden we went to like Buddha's Call. You never know what may happen there.
True.
All right, good night, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night. All right, chat. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow the stream, join the Discord, check out the Twitter, check out the YouTube, and check out the TikTok. We're good. We're good. We can do it tomorrow, Spider. Just could you remind me tomorrow to make sure that I do them? I appreciate you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the continued support. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. And I will see you again bright and early tomorrow. I'm going to try to wake up earlier. Try to get on at 7 instead of 8 like I did today. But I will do my best.